I've been on a Kendi kick recently. I've been reading Kendi, and this is in stark disagreement with what appears to be the main definition of racism proposed by Kendi, where racism also is also qualified.
What is a Kendi kick?
I have been interested in the work of Ibram X. Kendi, the author of the book How to Be Anti-Racist, or How to Be an Anti-Racist, where he has a
X Kendi.
Yeah, you don't know about this guy?
He's an anti-racist activist.
Yes. Where he identifies he has a rather different way to identify what like a racist action would be, which is an action that would uphold a racist system, not merely intent based. And I think it's odd that you don't think that somebody who's acting in order to uphold a racist system wouldn't be acting in a racist manner.
Okay,
why
so
that person would be a racist actor.
Okay, is it possible for there to be like people that are legitimately racist and then uphold systems of racism? 100%, that's true.
Well, no,
I'm saying it doesn't require a racist actor in order to lead to racist outcomes. That's true.
Hold on. Kendi's claim is upholding the.
There's no racism, but it's a racist outcome.
Hold up, Trent. Hold up.
I mean, someone's got to push back against this nonsense.
Hold up, boys. Hold up.
Kendi's claim, which I'm agreeing with in this case, is that merely perpetuating the system that leads to a racist outcome, taking a system and continuing those racist outcomes actively, is racist in and of itself.
Yes.
So it isn't. So the intent doesn't matter at that point. Like, let's say redlining, and you have like a guy who just really loves the housing policy, and he just really loves the housing policy, but he has no racial animus at all. He's just a weird policy nut, and he just really loves the policy. That guy on Kendi is a racist.
Yes.
Because he's actively upholding the racist policy despite having no internal bigotry.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I don't think I would call that individual racist. Their desires are different, but it leads to racist outcomes. The system itself becomes racist.
Well, then how do you? Well, then I guess the question there is, it seems like you have a completely different standard for systems rather than individuals. And what I mean by that is, if the system itself isn't intending on being racist, but its outcomes are racist, then it's racist. But if an individual has no intent, intends the outcomes to be racist, but the outcomes are not, that individual would be. And that this just seems like a bold-faced inconsistency.
I think I see what you're saying. And I personally believe that intent certainly matters. I mean, the difference of killing somebody in terms of intent versus by accident is a huge difference.
But you don't believe that. You don't believe that on a systemic level.
Well, I think it doesn't require a racist actor in order to lead to racist outcomes. I believe that.
Oh my God!
Hold on. Your definition of systemic racism.
No, unpack it. Unpack that. What the fuck does that mean?
Your definition.
Stop.
Your definition, which you've stated multiple times, is that a racist system is when the system leads to racist outcomes. It's not based on the intent of the system.
Systemic racism is just racial disparities produced and maintained by institutions, laws, policies, and social systems, even when nobody is intended to.
Okay, Google. Thanks, Google.
Yes. So the point
is,
you
okay? Like, do you need like a fun?
No, I'm pushing back against your retarded nonsense. It's nonsense.
I know, but chill. You gotta chill.
Yeah, maybe you want to like go back and eat some fucking like more paint chips that would maybe help.
Before I get the question,
hold on.
He's gonna run away.
Trent, Adam Cook.
Chill.
What? You're the one fucking aggro as shit. Like, if you want to actually ask a real fucking question instead of being some fucking sub 100 IQ troglodyte, like, why don't you actually make
let Adam here?
It's like an AI.
Wait, Trench. Let Adam wrap up what he's doing here, and I know JS came in
fucking
next after Adam, so and JS has something too. So let Adam wrap this up with him because he said he only has a limited time too. And then JS has something for him as well.
You don't want to answer my question.
7 minutes.
I will just say this and then I'll shut up. It's just the last thing I want to say is First Amender is like inconsistently applying intent. He's saying in one case intent does matter, in another case of the same thing it doesn't matter. It's actually just inconsistent. Whereas like a scholar of racism, an anti-racist activist like Kendi is significantly more consistent, where he's saying intent does not matter in either case; it's merely outcomes.
It's an interesting point. I'd have to look into it further, and maybe I'm willing to reconsider my position under your basis if it is in fact inconsistent regarding systems. That's fair.
But then I have a further.
Oh my God.
I have a further point regarding outcomes, which would be interesting to get into, but I just don't think you know what I'm talking about. No offense to you, first.
Ask him about single mothers.
Wait, Trench, come on, chill, bro.
Jesus Christ, dude.
JS, you were in after Adam was. Go ahead.
Hey, First Amender, what do you think of single mothers? Sorry,
I want to say congratulations, First Amender. You won the debate. Systemic racism does exist. It's been perpetuated by the most socialist presidents that we ever had, like FDR and his New Deal when they put out the redlining, LBJ and his Model City programs where they took
Woodrow Wilson.
Hold on, can I make my point? I'm just saying Democrats perpetuate systemic racism and socialists on Americans, like Marxists and eugenicists, like Margaret Sanger, when they push abortion on people. The majority of the abortion clinics are in urban environments. So
KKK.
Systemic racism is real. You won the debate. Good job.
Even to this day.
You can thank the Democrats. You can thank the socialists and the Democrats.
The Green New Deal and whatnot.
Well, the New Deal and New Deal in 33, and then the Model Cities program in 66, and now the Green New Deal, abortion, Jim Crow, the party of racism. That's all the Democrats.
Yeah, and then you completely neglect the entire party switch that happened as a result of the
fake news.
No, you're a fucking retard. No, actually, Trent, not fake news. It turns out facts.
What are Dixiecrats? Facts.
Yeah, once again, there was the party switch. Yeah, once again. Once again, no, retard. It's not a
retard.
Dixiecrats.
You
it's
idiot.
Literally what the party switch is. In order,
Strom Thurmond.
Google.
Bird.
Hey, retard.
Google Bird.
Google the Southern strategy. Hey, can we mute the fucking moron? Right? Yeah. Google what the Southern strategy is. Do you understand what the Southern strategy was?
Yes, I do. Are you ready?
Okay, so then why the fuck do you think that when you're
in the cities
hey,
and lynch them out in the middle of nowhere?
Oh my God.
It was two parties.
Fucking retard.
It was one party.
I can't handle fucking people.
He just can't take people when you push him back.
70 IQ fucking.
You gotta do it one at a time, bro. One at a time.
I had some things about Tulsa too, but I would say
stereotype here, man.
You know, the 2001.
So once again, the Southern strategy was a Republican Party electoral strategy to increase political support among white voters in the South.
You don't know any of this stuff
appealing to racism against African Americans.
I want to ask you about
as the civil rights movement and the dismantling of Jim Crow. Shut the fuck up, retard! It turns out actual educated people are talking to you now.
I'm waiting to hear them.
Sit down and listen.
I'm waiting to hear it.
Stop being a fucking TikTok.
I'm waiting to hear it.
Open up your phone and play TikTok, so that way you can keep your fucking attention span going, so you can pay attention. So as the civil rights movement and dismantling of civil Jim Crow laws in the 1950s and 60s, visibly deepening existing racial tensions as much of the southern United States, Republican politicians such as presidential candidates Richard Nixon and Barry Goldwater developed strategies that successfully contributed to the political realignment of many white conservative voters in the South who had traditionally supported the Democratic Party so consistently that the voting pattern was named the Solid South. But the strategy also helped push Republican Party much more to the white by winning all of the South. A presidential candidate could obtain the presidency with minimal support. Did you hear that, everybody? FYI, the Southern strategy was done to appeal to racists as a result of the fucking Watergate scandal because the Republicans are crooks. A lot of fucking idiot fucking people bring up Dixiecrats as like, oh yeah, Democrats, they're actually racist. No, it's actually right-wingers that are racist. That's why right-wingers
no. They didn't have a right-wing economic or cultural fucking...
You fucking unironic moron. And with that, I'm going to bed. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
You
are a vagina.
Why don't you call in the show,
Gaping
Trench,
vagina.
instead of being a fucking
Gaping vagina.
We actually I allow calls every fucking Thursday. I ain't running worth a fucking shit. I am going to bed because I have an actual fucking job.
That's fine. Tell everyone where they can find you.
This dude thinks that single mothers.
Yeah. Fucking Trench moron. What a
Why
fucking
are you drinking
idiot.
so much
Why is
you
he
go to work in the
fucking
morning?
here? No, it was water. It's water. I'm just it's a gag. It's pretty funny though, isn't it? You gotta admit, it's pretty funny. Anyway, have a good night.
Have a good night. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for the debate. Now, for the public reaming of how I didn't beat this guy into the ground.
See what happens, guys? Yeah. You guys all want him.
He was going to quit. He was going to quit anyway.
No, stop. See,
Trench,
you're doing it to me while I'm talking.
Yeah.
You guys, he literally said, if you guys all just dogpile, I'm going to leave. This is the thing. When you have one person versus, 6, they're going to need more speaking time because they're talking to, 6 different people.
Well, hold on, speak easy. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. That wasn't a dog pile. That was Trench yelling a lot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I can't suffer
that time. It's just Trench, you gotta reel it in a little more. You know,
will not be accused of
we had both sides. We had both sides of black people currently on display in this one panel. The loud one and the sophisticated
and the retarded one.
That's what I'm saying.
You're about as sophisticated as a fucking doorknob, nigga.
No, civilized.
Either way, it doesn't matter because both of you were on the side of the Republicans, and for him to say that Republicans are racist to black, but like in terms of conservative or Christian,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And like to him to say it's like, that's the racist point of view. It's like,
here's the deal, though.
Bro,
that dude was gonna quit. If you asked him any real question, he was going to spurg out and quit anyway. He had already fucking was backing out to the door.
Yeah, dude, that was the plan. I wanted to make him spurg out so I could spurg back at him. He was talking shit. I wanted to talk shit too. But you ruined it.
I was able to point out.
But this dude came up on here and said that black people have a fatherless epidemic because all the dads got hauled off to jail. And Tomahawk, for you not to instantly jump all over a statement like that and mog him down, that's just. I was rooting for it.
I think he took a losing topic.
I feel like I know who this is, but I'm not sure. We have a BB in the back.
BB.
I feel like I know who it is, but I'm not sure. Can you just throw on your cam real quick, give me a peace sign, and then you can turn it off before you come up.
Who was it?
Speakeasy and First Amender have clips for days now. That is true. Oh, I do know BB.
Well,
throw it up.
Okay, he's been up before. Okay, never mind. You're good. Oh, now you says your devices are not connected.
Oh no!
But that guy was an ideologue. I could take him to the middle of the hood here in Kansas City. And he still wouldn't fucking get it. He still
he'd still blame.
No, 1 sec. This is what I'm saying. You're still not understanding what Easy's talking about. Like this whole thing of like trying to.
I don't understand.
That 1 sec. That gets us nowhere. Well, actually, when you looked at the dialogue back and forth between him and Adam, he actually gave Adam a good faith. It's like, okay, if you give me more thing, I'll actually kind of like show, like if you can it does hold that my argument is inconsistent, I will change my mind.
Dude, when you say all the dads got hauled off to jail, we're past good faith, brother. I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is rather than destroy, you can convert.
No, that guy was not long. He's not going to convert.
Hold on.
Even as Spurgeezy he did try to be faithful about the debate.
Yeah, he gave Adam a good ass conversation and was willing to actually hear him out.
Well,
whether he would accept.
I didn't hear a good conversation this whole
He
time.
was respectful.
This is a like definition debate. It's not really something that. So First Amender is like a facts guy. So you have to
not really
in a whole bunch of. Well,
no, I'll disagree.
He is citing. He is going to cite things. He is going to cite studies. That's the way he argues.
It's weird. He didn't cite Strong Thurman or Bird. two of the most prominent Democrats. He didn't highlight. To be fair, he didn't highlight the Democrat Southern strategy, which was to lynch niggas out in the middle of nowhere and offer welfare in the city.
The point that Adam's making, right? Adam's just saying like that's the way he debates. He mix up
nonsense. All the dads getting arrested. That's horseshit.
I have a question.
That's not good faith. He made that up on the spot.
That was such a joke.
What's up, JS?
Trench. When First Amendment was arguing, was he citing things to evidence the fact that black people tend to imbibe more lead poisoning? Was he?
Yes, he did the lead
poisoning. He sourced a lot of made up nonsense. Some stuff. Other stuff was anecdotal.
He
did a whole lot of anecdotal stuff.
Considering that was the cornerstone of his argument, then I think I'm basically correct.
Well, if lead poisoning is the cornerstone of your argument, then it's nonsense. Fatherlessness.
That's not what he just said.
I know, but he can't see the.
This is what I'm saying.
How do you get generational wealth? How do you get generational wealth?
You gotta listen too, bro. You gotta listen to the full thing being said, because you're assuming what's being said, and that's not even what Adam said. You're answering something that Adam didn't say.
Yeah, you're even.
What did I say that he didn't say? What did I say?
The other deal is you can get into really funny positions if racism is merely outcomes based, because I've been workshopping a few arguments for why racism tends to be a good thing, or at least it tends towards that, dependent on given definitions, as well as
it's a form of discrimination.
Well, wouldn't stereotype be better to use than racism?
But if racism's a good
because
thing,
the culture would lead you more to a stereotype than
with this particular debate, I mean, I would just. I mean, the only way to make this sort of argument is to argue around the edges and do really weird
or
shit.
You just say you don't even concede.
I would never in the million years take the prompt.
You say racism is a concept. You don't even concede that racism exists. Therefore, systemic racism.
But they would call stereotyping racism.
Because as soon as you concede that racism exists, of course systemic racism exists.
Oh my god, bro. He has one debate with Rob Noor, and now he's like, bro, I have the answer. We just say racism.
I've been debating that. I've been debating that for years, bro.
No,
my point is, I say he's bad thing because he would even unpack the whole fatherless thing, which accounts for economics and generational wealth, morality, having a positive male figure, gender swapping. There's a reason why there's a reason sociologically and psychologically, there's a reason why people especially boys with single mothers act effeminate. And by that, I mean not being able to control their emotions. And then paradoxically,
that is
women
something that happens
who act masculine. And we're 6 generations into fatherlessness in the black community. 6 generations of no daddies. And he's not going to talk about that. Nobody wants to fucking talk about that. I don't even want to talk about it.
If you were to mention something like that, that would go against his claim that there's systemic racism, because through things like no fault divorce, you would have that affects every race in America. And
you're not actually talking about. You're not actually talking about racism.
Even the Europeans do the same shit.
Well, he's captain empirical evidence. The U.S. Army did a survey in the 90s or early 2000s, something like that, where they surveyed black families abroad in Germany, and they had the average IQ of all the other Europeans, and then they did IQ tests in America. And they were substantially lower. No, it's black culture. Basically, the smoking gun.
You're juggling so many arguments there, bro.
It was a very simple argument. It's a cultural argument.
You need to link it, it's a simple argument. How it's not systemically.
It's a part of the issue. Fatherlessness folds into the black culture. Another thing that folds into the black culture. Hold on.
Why is it not their own culture that causes that?
Right. No, it was a degree of postmodernism that got infused before the end of segregation. Before the end of segregation.
I actually really need you to. I really need you to tie in what postmodernism has to do with any of this.
I'll get to it. 1 second.
Okay. I'm going to be waiting for you to tie in the postmodernism.
Oh, I've got no problem with that. I want to back up.
Postmodernism is great, and I will defend it. But I need you to tie it in. I need you to tie in postmodernism.
Well, it's concerned with deconstructing. It's concerned with deconstructing the family element. So, 6 generations of fatherlessness,
Well, it sounds like the fathers chose
commercials in the 80s and 90s. There used to be commercials that say, "You don't need no man to raise this baby."
But come on, tie that back into systemic racism.
Or the mothers.
You need to bring that back to systemic racism. You need to bring that. How is that like? How does that go against Amender's point that having all of these?
Because white people are suffering it now too. There's like the two or three generations of single mothers raising single mothers in the white meltdown, and we're seeing a correspondence of dropping in IQs and lowering.
That leads back to
that's my whole point.
Just want to let everyone. Real quick, just want to let everyone know that we do have another person in the back waiting. We're at full panel right now, but if someone drops or if someone kicks someone off the panel, we can bring you up. So just hold off for that. But I just want to let you guys know.
We have verbal combat rules?
Yeah, so real quick.
Well, no, that's the only thing you can do is kick someone off the panel for 50. But the main debaters are off limits. Like, so you can't be kicked off. Come on.
Gotcha.
So the main thing to look at here, and what First Amendment was denying, was this whole aspect of like this whole multiculturalism, like what they want to promote multiculturalism. But if you base your culture in terms of we are a multicultural quote unquote society, that means that society is fucked. You're just going to divide and conquer. You know what I mean?
That's not necessarily
true. It wouldn't be
racist. So how could you unite when
Okay, because for example,
every culture will be represented.
I brought up the biggest issues of black fucking suffering today, and we just fucking through it.
So this is why I asked him the question: should we make America less white? And he said no. But if you're the one that's saying that we need more diversity, which means diversity quotas, which is what they were implementing, that necessarily means you're going to have less white people. Which means
no. This is
it's like this whole aspect of having less white people.
Because you're conflating like 3 or 4 different things.
One sec, because if I was to do the same thing in Africa and say Africa needs to be less black, which is what people have been saying over here in the West, the West needs to be less white.
Terry,
if I was to do the same thing in Africa, that'd be racist as well.
Yeah, the opposite side of things.
Okay, so the reason why
did he walk away?
The reason why this is a bad line and that you really just shouldn't use it is because you're conflating a few different things here. So making America less white is a question of immigration and birth rates. It doesn't actually have anything to do with DEI because DEI is corporate policy. So whether or not America, the nation, is less white is actually immaterial to whether or not DEI is being implemented.
What I'm saying is even with DEI, one sec, gentlemen, one sec. What I'm saying is with the DEI, the main thing that's happening is they're looking at the outcome and they're saying all these quote unquote high ranking positions, all the CEO position is too white. We want to artificially now change that outcome, which makes no sense because if it's truly based on meritocracy, so for example, all these CEOs, the reason why they get to the top is like from the age of 20, they spend 80 hours a week for decades on decades to get to that position of CEO. And this is what they
But you're missing the
so
imperative.
In terms of, one sec. If you are going to base society, you have to base society based on meritocracy. You cannot base it off egalitarianism. Because time and time again, every single time they try to chase this dragon of egalitarianism, you have to make some sort of concession to meritocracy, which fucks up the whole system.
Well, so none of this addresses the point I just made at all, which is that whether or not America is more or less white has absolutely nothing to do with DEI directly. DEI is immaterial to that.
Why isn't First Amendment concerned about the one sec? Why isn't First Amendment concerned about the clear parity between black representation in the NFL and the NBA?
I don't know. But again, this isn't addressing the point that I'm making here, which is about how DEI and America being more or less white are not related to each other. And trying to associate them with each other just makes it look stupid because they aren't associated.
No, but they pulled under postmodernism. They are a postmodern schema of deconstruction.
What was the point of affirmative action if that wasn't the intended goal to get more people of color, more minorities in basically in society?
That's where
that would be a
affirmative action. So to be clear, affirmative action doesn't have anything to do with immigration policy.
That's how you're rolling.
Okay, one sec. You were being so disingenuous here, Adam, that you're just saying it's based on immigration. Because when I bring up the CEO, the main thing is that these Western CEOs or these Western boards and these Western companies are too white.
Okay.
So they're just trying to make an appeal to
which
economics.
Means less white people. Less white people.
Economics
less
until we address fatherlessness.
Okay, Teriak, So you have the United States. The United States has a set number of white people. Then you implement DEI. Some of those white people are removed from CEO positions, placed somewhere else, still in the same society, and then black people or some non-white group become CEOs. Is America now more or less white? That's a trick question. It's equally as white as it was before.
But will it collapse under incompetence?
Because DEI does not change the ethnic makeup of a country.
He asked Terry specifically, so let him answer.
Yeah, so you don't think that ideology is not going to spread in terms of different systems across the board?
It might. You have to prove that it's doing that, though. On its face,
okay,
it
so
isn't.
Then why?
On its face, it just isn't that.
And there isn't the quote-unquote immigration crisis.
Immigration crisis?
Yeah, a whole open border thing.
So as far as I can tell, the whole open border thing doesn't appear to be based off of race. I don't really see why you would come to the conclusion that is DEI, because because the claim, remember, is that
I'm pointing to another piece of evidence where it's like in terms of the open border policy and say
my claim is that wanting America to be more or less white is not DEI. It's unrelated to DEI.
It's postmodernism.
The thing I'll show you how it's related. I'll show you later. Because the amount of one sec. I'll show you how it's related. Because the way that we're all like getting like very kind of like, you know, tense on kind of shit because I'm talking about white people. It's the same mentality that you have to have with DEI, that you have to look through the perspective of true race and gender and all these kind of bullshit rather than just merit.
Yes, it's postmodern.
That's why it's racist.
Religious morality. That's what it is.
I'd say it's
cool. So again, this is still a failure to respond to what I'm saying here.
Hold on,
Terry,
it's actually just straight Marxism from the Communist Handbook 101. You educate them longer, you teach them less, you get everybody into education. They focus on that. They're not making babies yet. So it's postmodernism. It's Marxism. It's
what Communist Handbook is this?
The Communist Manifesto.
The Communist Manifesto doesn't make those prescriptions. You're just making it up.
There's no prescriptions in the manifesto.
Do you even?
So there is a difference between saying. So there is a difference between saying the Communist Manifesto does not make those prescriptions and saying the Communist Manifesto makes no prescriptions. Clearly, it makes some prescriptions, but it does not make the particular description. It doesn't make. It does not make the particular prescription that J.S. Urban Adventurers is claiming.
Something that doesn't have any.
It's Marxism.
It's postmodernism. It's more.
Is it postmodernism or is it Marxism? You debate. Trash JS, go for it. Are we talking about the modernist philosophy of Marxism or the postmodernist philosophy of?
I'm talking about the postmodernist philosophy of deconstructing families, deconstructing the white superstructure.
You don't think postmodernism is tied to Marx?
Deconstructing traditional family values.
I think that I do not believe that Marxism is in fact a form of postmodernism. In fact, I believe that they're incompatible with each other.
But it's the origin, it's the roots.
No, you just see the overlap of technocracy and Marxism and postmodernism.
Definitionally, what do you think Marxism actually is? Yeah.
Egalitarianism.
Hold on, JS.
Marxism is basically it's dialectical materialism. It's an inherently modernist philosophy based off of history. It claims to be scientific. And for all of those reasons, it can't be properly postmodernist because it just trivially is modernist in the sorts of claims that it makes. It claims that there's a broad historical narrative. Postmodernism rejects historical narratives wholesale. It claims that history has a certain trajectory. Postmodernism just rejects anything like that. Postmodernism is skeptical of science. Marxism claims to be scientific.
I'm fine with saying that there's
all of these are major substantive differences between Marxism and postmodernism.
Okay, yes, I'm sure there's
those, but we were asked. Oh, sorry. You go ahead, JS. Sorry, we're talking.
I'm just saying he can't. Tomahawk can't even go into affirmative action because then he has to acknowledge that systemic racism is real.
Yeah, I couldn't mention anything regarding DEI or affirmative action because that would destroy my entire point, which is why I avoided that subject. I was smart enough to at least not go there.
You should have talked about single mothers.
Well, just don't take positions that are impossible to defend.
True.
And even then, it's not as though it was impossible.
Actually,
you could have done it, but the beginning of the debate,
just to practice.
The beginning of the debate should have you just been arguing. The beginning of the debate should have just you been arguing the definition, and then as you went through it, arguing how it was inconsistent with his definition.
That's fair.
That's the only way you could have won that debate.
That's how he's inconsistent with his own views. Yes, exactly. If you're going to take something that's not in your viewpoint and going to try to debate them, then you pinpoint those little spots. Like, wait, bro, you just said that.
Merry Christmas to you as well, Lord Random Person. Sorry for interrupting. We got a 20 super chat there.
Salute,
and Merry Christmas to you as well.
So, is it your position that postmodernism isn't trying to deconstruct things like the patriarchy, bringing in illegal immigrants?
Yeah, BB, you were trying to say something there. It's a little low though.
Multiculturalism.
Because it is now. This is where
one sec, Trent. BB was trying to say something, but his mic was a little low there.
I'm just saying that you're all juggling about 5 different arguments at once. Right?
I'm going to glue them together because what Urban sees.
Well, wait, let him finish, Trent.
So, if you're going to talk about systemic racism, go there. If you're going to talk about DEI, go there. Like, you're going to glue them all together. Glue it together. Come on now. Keep it on point.
They are interrelated, though.
What's he doing?
No, DEI. You can make an argument against DEI.
We can make an argument against DEI, but that's not the point. That wasn't the point of the debate. I'm trying to argue against systemic racism. The fact that basically through DEI, that is a system that would have destroyed my argument specifically, which is why I didn't go into it.
Yeah.
So can you? All right. So.
No, there was technically a way that you could have reversed that back on it, because then you would have said, well, technically you don't think that DEI is racism, First Amender, ergo systematic racism doesn't exist.
Or you point that DEI.
So then you put him in a position where he has to admit you're willing to lose the debate if he misses in the camera that he is racist, he supports racism.
DEI disproportionately affects white women and affirmative action. They're both for white women, so you could have said that.
There actually is one really funny line you could have taken, but you'd have to really hammer this one out. You would have to argue race isn't real, therefore systemic racism cannot exist.
Yeah, I could have gone into that.
No, you don't have to say race isn't real. You just have to say racism isn't real. Ism is the belief.
You have to deny race entirely. If you completely deny the existence of race, there actually is a line there, but it's really weird and it's really hard to argue.
Yeah, no, I don't have to deny. I don't have to deny that there's. I don't have to deny that there's a difference between a pit bull that does 70% of the violent attacks on children versus a poodle that doesn't. To say if I don't like being around pit bulls, I'm not a speciesist. I'm not denying that species exist. I'm denying that species exists.
But with Adam's one thing about what Adam just said. You watched me do it a couple times, especially when I went over to
you had to bite the bullet and say
black panels. I just say, what is race? And it becomes so hard for all these people to define. Right? I'll say if it's just phenotypes, then what are we talking about here?
Is it?
I was a little more seasoned,
but again, to the point, like if you have a dedicated system to acknowledge that, wouldn't that also be racist? That's what these leftists don't understand.
Well, I don't know. There's only like 5,000 KKK members in the United States right now. So
if I was a little more seasoned, I could probably have gotten him on every point that everyone here is talking about. But
I want to put a caveat. Urban Adventures, you know, he's confusing aspects of Marxism and the postmodernism. Hold on. And that's because the postmodernism at the end of the day has embraced a mantle of Fabian socialism. Slow boil the frog, make these changes here and there.
So let's step back a little
bit. This is like schizophrenic free association.
There's nothing schizophrenic about it. It's very real. It's happening.
You sound like fucking Karen.
Stirring up the animosities, causing racial divide.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Trent. I'm just going back farther.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd like to go back to where we were. Okay, what I was saying.
That's the fucking dirty Aussie talk.
Let me ask this question then, boys. All right, you ready? Is DEI productive for society?
It's not. Like,
no. Not anymore.
Right. Okay, no. Right. Yeah, right. So you talk about gender, you talk about race, you talk about all these other inclusions that DEI has. Is it actually sustainable and productive for society? Yes or no?
No. It's been melting society down. Look.
At its core, it is forcing the system to choose one demographic over another rather than letting merit speak for itself. The whole premise of DEI is that you want to bring in more of a less represented group.
Well, it's called inclusion, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's inclusion, but if you only have so many spots in whatever it is that these people are trying to get into, and meritocratically, it would turn out to be all of these people. DEI would take that system and say, actually, since we need more of this specific racial group or ethnicity, we're going to pass over all of these other qualified people in favor of getting some of these other people because they fit in this certain group or this certain quota into this thing.
Oh, sorry. I just want to ask a question on the panel here and see if maybe you guys, what you guys think of this. Because of DEI not being like a legally forced thing anywhere in the U.S., is DEI just a advertisement strategy for companies to sell more?
That's what CPC does.
Well, not exactly.
I can't prove it.
So that's not inherently what it is a product of what would be the feminist movement, right? So my ex-partner was human resources, like a manager in human resources, right? So let me put it this way: as a manual labor job, right? If you're building a house, if you're laying bricks, right, for a house or pouring concrete for the foundation of a house, would you rather a big strong man beside you or a woman that's going to fucking complain all the time? Like, pretty fucking simple. Or in the office, would you prefer a woman that is really, really organized, that can really do organizational skills better than a man? Like, what would you prefer? So what I'm trying to say, the crux of the matter is DEI is not really productive.
You're saying if I need a secretary, am I going to hire a man or a woman?
No, but what I was asking, what I'm asking here is, because it's not legally forced, DEI is really just, isn't DEI really just this thing of companies saying, look, we favor you guys so that they can sell more or whatever?
That's what's called virtue signaling.
Well, my understanding... That's virtue signaling. My understanding.
I don't think it originally started as that.
My understanding.
I want to address the real issue.
I need to get I'm echoing really badly through somebody's mic. I'm just starting.
BB.
To hear
that. Yeah, BB. I think you got an echo. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
I'm worried it might
be on my side. BB, you're gonna need
check. Oh, that's better.
Yeah, that's better. So my understanding is that Larry Fink, who I believe is the head of BlackRock, had been sending out basically these memos at the end of every year, which basically said, "Hey, this is the position that BlackRock, which is a major investment firm for those who don't know, this is the position that BlackRock is going to take," and then they have like these stakes in all these different companies. And the implication of it is, if you support this particular thing, we're going to be more amenable towards you, and that this is largely one of the major ways that that these sorts of race-based policies have spread. It's through these major companies like BlackRock, who are investment firms who are who have this ideological bias, who then will go through and then they'll get like all these other smaller companies on board, so then it spreads throughout the system. And I generally think that it's not people being. I think it's a genuine ideological belief. It's not just raw. We want money, because if it was that. I don't think the incentive is there from the raw monetary perspective, unless you have these ideological oversight from like these.
But they figured out how to make money off of
from these groups. But I need to actually find like the physical evidence for this, like the letters again. Like this is something I've heard years ago, and it seems true, but I'm not certain.
Like, so that's all this stuff is like the 8th or 9th problem wrong with the black community, though. I mean, all this stuff is interesting and well.
That was Adam talking.
Let's look at the real.
Yeah, I was responding to Speakeasy's question to the best of my knowledge.
Yes, exactly.
Hold on.
What Adam's saying is that y'all sound like a bunch of fucking retards trying to fuck a doorknob, because you're all trying to say it's feminism, it's postmodernism, and all this kind of stuff, and you're literally doing the whole thing of like you're trying to like use racism to solve racism. When you look at it, it's basically like a flaw in the philosophy.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm saying people need dads. I'm saying that's been the sole crux of my argument.
What Adams was saying, it's been a flaw in the philosophy, because when you view it through the lens of race, you're automatically saying that you're going to be racist.
Okay,
that's why all these solutions.
Yeah. That's fine. That's all fine and well.
Which is why you need to transcend.
How is socialism going to get the black community more dads?
This is why you need to transcend the aspect. If it's a crime, then no matter what the skin color or whatever, they're guilty of the crime. It's the actions independent of race, gender, all this kind of shit.
That was a whole lot of insight. That was profound insight there.
Poor people.
But look at this. Look at it.
Poor people.
42% of all children living in
why didn't you just say that? If that was profound, why didn't you say that rather than it's the postmodernist?
Yeah, but race doesn't have anything to do with fatherhood.
I don't have enough time to unpack that. I'd love to actually.
Race has nothing to do with fatherhood.
Because postmodernism
and Teriak's point is what Teriak's saying is that as soon as you mention the word race, you're buying in, or racism, you're buying in. And fatherhood is absolutely a whole different fucking argument altogether than race.
No, it is. It's different than the race.
No one loves the rice more than I do.
Postmodernism.
Yeah. The Model Cities program was the worst thing, and the Civil Rights Movement was the worst thing that ever happened to blacks and this country in general.
That's a double-edged sword, because you don't want to get lynched by the KKK for fucking whistling at some white chick.
More white people.
No, you're putting it into a big
more
pot
white people were lynched than black people. I don't want
a big racist pot.
That's a talking. That's a lame talking.
The integration was a complete failure.
Everybody was getting
absolutely annihilated the black community.
It doesn't matter what race I am. Doesn't
when the black
really
community had its
affect
own
on the decisions that I make as a father.
It had its own black doctors, schools, institutions, law enforcement, and so when integration happened, everybody, all the black community side, wanted to get that white people stuff, that fancy white people stuff, and get the fancy white people jobs and move to the fancy white people neighborhoods. And this happened in droves. But when this happened, the black community, the black nationalist thing, the thing that all the other races, especially like Asians and Mexicans and Indians have when they come, and Jews, they have isolated racial communities.
It's not about race. It's about.
But you can't pull it away. There's a reason why it's important. It's not about race. It's about
what you're talking about is culture.
Behind it.
But it is a culture.
Cultural.
It is a cultural phenomenon.
It's about the oppressor versus oppressed. Feminism, it's women versus men.
I'm not talking about oppressed versus non-oppressed.
This is
racism.
You're making that argument for me. I'm not making that argument.
Give me 2 seconds. Here's the flaw. Like they basically they want to make the culture multiculturalism, but that's the wrong way of viewing on it, because they're trying to enforce a frozen state where all these like magical cultures are going to quote unquote get along. Because when you look at, like, for example, like Pakistani and Indians, if you welcome both those into the same neighborhood, there's going to be fucking riots. You know what I mean? Because those cultures don't even mix, and we're not even talking about white people. Okay, so in terms of dynamic, they need to look at it needs to be one culture, but the culture does need to evolve. Hence
yeah,
why
but it's the same. So, like, think about
culture.
this, right? If I was to move to if I was to move to India, right?
Oh wow!
I would be in the minority for that culture. Yeah, would that be right?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So we're talking about what is cultural. You know, it's you know, race. You can talk about race in terms of who is Indian and who is Afghani, who is, you know, Irish, who is, you know,
this
American.
is a cultural issue at its core. Yeah. There's a reason why the kids of soldiers abroad in Germany had higher IQs than the kids in Harlem because of the culture.
So inherently, is that racist then?
Well, the argument is they're poor and they're stupid because of racism. That's the argument. And we blow right by 6 generations of fatherlessness. Because the average medium income for a single mother is $30,000.
No, that's a whole different.
Let me ask something then. Let me ask something. Like, okay, I don't think any of you guys will disagree that like redlining was an actual thing.
Yeah,
I think you guys all agree here. I think you guys all agree that in history, obviously, like with slavery and shit like this was obviously all racism, systemic racism. Okay, you guys have even Tomahawk during the debate said like before 1964 I'd agree
slavery was not about racism, it was about profit.
There's always been slaves in any race.
Every race was slaves. Black people captured black slaves in Africa.
But there's a scientific rationalist movement behind it where black people were stupid and should be enslaved for their betterment.
Can I make my claim? The 4 major slave trade organizations in Africa were ran by black kings. That was black people capturing black people, selling them to Muslims and Arabs who sold them.
We're talking about United States.
But how is it justified to white Christians when slavery is taboo for Christians?
When America bought black slaves from Africa, that was not about racism, it was about profit.
Then why'd they use the whole?
So I actually knew a guy
are dumber based off. They're not human based off. Anyways, let me get to my point. You guys all interrupted me. I'm trying to get to my point. Honestly, the whole point was how much can or should the historical racism be blamed for any of the outcomes that are happening today? That's what I wanted to.
At this point,
happening today, no.
Is there literally zero, or is there any little bit you could say? Yeah, well, that's probably affected them because of that.
I think that you've got a clean slate now. You're born into a society or a family that may or not be well-to-do or not, and you can make your own way. Like particularly in Western society, like we're very, very privileged to have a clean slate, right? You know, we're talking about cultures that, particularly like we talk about America. There ain't no reason to. There's no reason to be racist or feel oppressed in any way.
Hip hop is one of our chief exports.
Why?
It's funny because
oppression is a mindset.
One sec, you're ignoring the question. So the question saying, is there any impact? Obviously, there like history, like there's going to be an impact in terms of like the history and all this kind of shit. But overall, like when you look at different civilizations that has emerged and all this kind of shit, for example, like the ancient Greeks were a lot more sophisticated than the Romans, but they were captured by both. They were in the middle of the Romans and the Persians because they didn't have the force. But in terms of the dialogues and the intellect, they were superior in that way. But the reason why
the Romans borrowed Greek culture.
One sec, exactly. I'm moving on from that. What I'm saying is like in terms of this question here, it's like these people who are like doing the DEI and all this kind of shit are saying that like somehow these white people are just advantaged because of like history or whatever.
Of systemic racism.
Because they have ignoring the fact that it could genuinely be down to meritocracy.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, I think. To answer your question that you were saying, I think that there is a societal scarring, I guess you could say, but I don't know if there's a systemic issue anymore.
So that's kind of like, that's kind of what I'm asking, Elderline. Like, is there anything like historically like that we could say like, yeah, it probably does have some effect on why a certain race has a certain outcome of today, right? Like if you were to say like an example I've seen people use, like redlining was used a lot earlier today, but like a lot of people will talk about like Jim Crow, right? Like Jim Crow segregation. This was something that affected and then the the exclusion from like certain voting, housing, schooling, shit like this, right? These are the things that they say like because of that happening in history, there is a barrier in place today. And like I'm wondering if like do you guys think any of these things like
I think
especially
it's
on the topic of
I disagree because, like I said, you have to be able to point to something that like transcends race, and that's why I point to capitalism. When you look at like a lot of modern day people, they think that they're in a capitalist system, but then you say to them, "Okay, talking about investments," and they say, "Oh, well, I'm so poor, like I don't even bother investing in shit." But motherfucker, like when you look at like the markets themselves or the stock market, even look at Nancy Pelosi's portfolio, the fact that she only earns 200 grand and she's worth 200 million apparently, you can say insider trading. But in terms of the system, when you like look at it from a long enough term perspective, like 10, 20 years, which is what a mortgage is anyway, why would you not be investing no matter how much money you have, because you're guaranteed to be increasing your money even if you just threw it into the NASDAQ 500. And look at things in terms of the long-term perspective. And what happens is with this emotional scarring, like those affect these races that we're saying, like what lends into they don't trust the society. One sec. What I'm saying is like from the stories of lynching, all this kind of shit, they think the system is bad. I'm not going to trust the system, which means I'm not going to bother investing in whatever this is. I just want to destroy the system. Hence why you have this emergence of culture where they literally just want to destroy the West. A lot like these Greta Thunbergs and all these kind of types.
They just want to destroy the West,
cause
and everything's an excuse to destroy the West with postmodernism.
Because when you look at capitalism, when you look at the markets, one sec. When you look at the markets on a long enough time frame, in terms of like a 10, 20-year investment, it's literally impossible to lose money on the S&P or any of this shit. You know what I mean?
You can't talk about investing. Again, we're back to square one. We can't talk about investing in a single mother home. This is impossible and retarded.
They talk about equity in terms of resources. That's what the whole debate was about.
Yeah,
people don't have $600.
I was trying to hit on that, but I didn't have.
It's a culture issue coming from the integration, and then this thing in the 70s happened. Was the black exploitation.
Tomahawk, go ahead.
Black exploitation entertainment era.
Okay, hold up, dude. We gotta talk one at a time. And Trench, you gotta reel it in a little bit, bro.
The only way I can ever speak is if I jump in.
Hey, Trench, you've been speaking this whole time.
You've talked more than anyone up here, dude. What are you talking about?
I was trying to.
I'm going to jump out. I'm going to step the spot. I would just like to say, finally, Merry Christmas to everybody. Easy, Teriak, JS, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you as well.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Thank you for hosting. Thank you for having me on, and I'll touch base very, very soon.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming up.
Bye, y'all.
See ya.
Yeah, man.
So does this mic sound okay?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Tomahawk.
You might be just a little bit soft, JS. Just a little bit soft. That's all.
Yeah, I can either move it closer, but I'm worried it's gonna pick up the sound from my earphone and get feedback. But I think if I move it closer,
so far you're good. So far it sounds like you're good. Anyway, to Teriak's point, I was trying to get into that, but I don't have the vocabulary or the argumentative skills to have really hammered home. But I was trying to touch on that through things like mentioning that if the economic conditions are exploiting poor people, being poor isn't inherently racist. There are poor people of every representation of every race. It's not a systemic racism thing to exploit poor people. That was what I was trying to get into, but
are we in consensus?
Now you're breathing right into the mic. I don't know.
We gotta find that sweet spot.
Are we in consensus?
Just real quick. One sec, Trent. Just real quick.
You're gonna make another moron.
I'd give you one sec. Don't worry. Tomahawk, the piece of advice I'd say is that you were kind of going into it as if you were trying to. Like you were trying to come in as if like you were trying to prove everything and with that kind of mentality. Whereas this is why I call myself a retard all the time. Socrates says the only thing I know is that I don't know. It's basically the same thing in ancient Greek. I'm basically
the only thing I know is that Teriak's a retard.
Exactly. I mean, my mom would call him, "No, please be patient." Do you know what I mean?
Paraphrasing.
You can use that as a weapon, because then if you're basically like, "Oh, I don't know shit. Can you teach me, sensei?" Then all of a sudden the spotlight, you're basically forcing the spotlight onto First Amender. You know what I mean? So the fact that you're not like play to your strength, like the fact that like you don't know, you can play like that's why like Easy like suckers so many people in, because they take one look at him and they say, this guy is a gangster guy, he doesn't know shit, and then Easy starts like spitting absolute wisdom at them, and they're like, what the fuck's going on?
You're ignoring the problem you ran into.
You're basically suggesting that I use the race card, but say I'm just a dumb black guy. Could you teach me and shit like that? And then that would be like
that would be hilarious if you did that.
Like, for example, like when he was like calling you a retard and all this kind of shit, you now have like a white dude spurging out at a black dude, like calling him a retard and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? But then he's like saying that it's like, you know, like dude, there's systematic racism. It's like, yeah, because the motherfuckers like you. You know what I mean?
But neither one of them hang out with black people. Not Tomahawk, not Homeboy.
Did you hear what you just said, Teriak?
I didn't. What? Can you repeat it?
He can't say systemic racism exists because look, you're being racist, right? He can't do that. He's arguing that it doesn't exist.
That's what I'm saying. Being willing to lose the debate, you can use that as an advantage. Like as a newcomer, use that as your advantage. Like call yourself like go in the mirror and call yourself a retard 10 times a day.
No, the problem.
And trust me, it's the best thing for you in terms of debate.
Problem
he's calls that the Alu Akbar technique.
Exactly. I am a retard.
See, I'm a guy that doesn't like to insult people. I'm very, I guess, playing it kind, trying to always be civil and whatnot. And I guess
in the wrong place for that.
Yeah, no, soft spoken. I can always learn, but it is a weakness of mine, but it's something that I know. Being new, I'm still like getting the feel for everything and understanding just how it works. Even though I've been watching everybody here just call each other retard, just left, right, and center and whatnot. It's like
you'll get more comfortable, bro. Yeah. You'll get more comfortable, and you'll get
for the fear of actually like for that one.
Okay. You did great for your first formal debate. You don't hold it over yourself. That was your first one. You got plenty more to come, so you'll do just fine.
It was a good learning experience overall, and I could tell that I got him on some things.
My wife makes a good point. My wife in the chat there made a good point.
Yeah.
You should have pulled the. Have you ever watched Matt Walsh's? Did you watch Matt Walsh's? I'm not a racist.
Yes, I did actually.
Or am I racist?
One of the greatest stupid movies I had the pleasure of watching.
That part where he interviews the chick and then the black guy comes and sits down and she pulls out her wallet.
Yeah,
bro, you should have just been
asked her for $5.
Every time he said you're a troglodyte, you actually made a good point.
About that section of the film, I think people should actually actually read her book, White Fragility. It's actually a really
Robin
good book.
DeAngelo?
Yes.
Is it like one of those unintentional comedies?
No. There are parts that are actually quite funny because it's sort of like an autoethnography of like a white woman who does anti-racist trainings, and like her stories are she says things that I wouldn't even say, and I'm me. And like at one point she talks about how she got in trouble with another like a black anti-racist trainer for saying some nice thing about her hair, and it's like, man, even I know you don't really talk about black women's hair. Like I know that, and I'm insane. But but Robin DeAngelo does make genuinely really good points in that book. If you want like a general overview, she argues that white people have to create a white racial consciousness in order to better understand their place in the world and how they've affected other people in society. And that now, so granted, her view is that what?
Yeah. Perpetuating white guilt, basically. They have to teach themselves
and making prescriptions for socialism. Her whole prescription for racism is socialism. It's a non-starter.
Well, the deal is like her particular claims. The particular outcomes which she wants are actually more or less amenable to something that I would actually sort of prefer when it comes to like perpetuating a sort of white collective identity, and about like white people understanding themselves as white people and not as like some like raceless groupless people, and white people being able to be comfortable about
really
talking about race.
What white people are really consider themselves raceless? I've got to ask questions. So in debate, sometimes you have to stop somebody.
Most white people, in order to avoid being called racist, and this is something that Robin DiAngelo accurately points out.
She makes up a lot of nonsense.
Most white people view themselves as not a part of any race, and they attempt to distance themselves from. I am not going to say what race I am because that's personal information.
No, I didn't ask what race you were. I asked, do you think about yourself that way?
Yes.
Do any of the white people? What about you, Urban? Do you think yourself as a raceless person?
No.
Well, no, I don't think myself as like.
No, they're lying. What about you?
But rather, I think of myself as
because I'm questioning the validity of the claim. No, I'm questioning the validity of the claim.
I know, but like, just like, let's get to the point.
Well,
explain yourself.
Well, specifically, what DiAngelo is claiming is that white people view themselves as the norm, not necessarily raceless, but as if white people are just the norm, and thus a race on her view of how white people view it, which is accurate and how I've seen white people act. Like in day-to-day life.
And do Chinese people think they're the norm in China?
Yes.
Yeah, because they are.
Yes, absolutely.
Do black people think they're the norm in Africa?
Yes, they do.
Do Eastern Europeans think they're the norm in Bosnia?
Yes, they do, because they are.
Okay, then what the fuck is her point?
Yeah.
That there is no collective consciousness insofar as white people are concerned in America, and that this should
nonsense.
Change. How is this postmodern?
Because she's saying that white people have no fucking culture, but they have culture. The culture being oppressed. And the prescription, socialism.
Can you show where she claimed that white people have no culture?
No, I'm just saying what you said.
I never
said your argument. That was literally back up. That was your argument 3 minutes ago.
I never claimed white people have no culture.
You said she said that.
I've never
said. For example, I'll point it out.
I never said that Robin DiAngelo claimed that white people have no culture. Rather, Robin DiAngelo's claim is that white people view race as something outside of themselves in America, and that this should not happen. That white people should view themselves as a race, which is separate and distinct from other races.
They do,
but we are.
They do, and moreover, everybody does. That's a universal claim.
If true,
this isn't a universal claim.
It's not a universal claim.
I'm making the universal claim.
It's a particular claim.
Hold up. That's not a universal claim, but
I'm making the universal claim.
EJ, you've been very quiet there, but I seen you were going to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's so many different kinds of white. So by saying that they have one identity, it's not, they don't. I mean, even when you say you're black, there's so many different kinds of black too. So I think that the more we focus on trying to identify ourselves as this or that, it begins this, it continues this argument about race. And I think we need to get away from that. I feel like it's a concept that we are so caught up in.
That was the whole point of end racism. That's the whole point behind the motto of end racism. We don't want to be looking at each other.
It's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
I want to hear Terry.
Okay, but you're talking about how
you guys are all talking the same
people
stuff.
profit.
I can show you a simple example.
And go ahead, Terry.
Like for example, like I could say, where does black people originate from? We can all say Africa. Like we can say where do Asians originate from? You say Asia, like where China is, Mongolia, Japan, all this kind of shit. We can say where do Jews, because that's a race. We can say Jews, where do they originate from? We can point to the Middle East. And we can point to Arab. Where do Arabs originate from?
What does it matter though? What does any of that matter in today's day and age?
Let me clarify. Where do white people originate from?
Religion and race all together in one.
Europe.
The category are the category is more.
The real problem is our definition of race. Is our definition of race always where we're our origins?
But this is what I'm saying. None of the white people on panel can tell me where white people originate from. Even though we can all agree where black people come from, we can all agree where Asian people come from, we can all agree where
it's
Jews come
Europe,
from.
dude. Obviously, it's Europe.
Mesopotamia.
There's no question. It's
Europe. No, wrong.
Northern
JS.
It's not wrong.
Where do white people come from?
The Euphrates River, Mesopotamia, the heart of the earth.
No, the Caucasus. The Caucasus. They come down from the steppe.
A black man has to tell you.
Yeah, they come from.
That's what Adam's been saying. That white people don't know about their own race, where every other race knows about their origins.
They probably look more like me.
How are you going to prove me?
Not really. There are a lot of Iranians that actually.
Okay, hold up. I see that.
Pasty.
JS is disagreeing here. Let's hear this out.
I don't believe in your Mongoloid, Caucasoid, and Negroid three different race theory that just somebody made up. I don't believe in that. I believe everybody originated from one place, the heart of the earth. Science agrees with me.
And Garth,
we originated
so origins
from
means
Mesopotamia, in between the Tigris and the Euphrates River, what in the Bible is called the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, Yakub made you in a science experiment.
Yeah,
to destroy black people.
There's a reason why we call it Caucasian.
Hold on. To be clear, Yakub didn't create white people to destroy black people. He created this specifically to destroy black Muslims. You have to be precise here.
Your theory is Muslim adjacent.
And by the way, Trench, he didn't only create white people to do this. He created all the races other than black Muslims. If you actually go back to the original source, the claim is that he created all the other races as like offshoots and were like throwing them off the boat because they weren't white enough. And then he finally perfected his craft.
Can I make an argument?
Finally perfected his craft after,
go ahead,
after he arrived at the Isle of Patmos.
I'm just wondering if we've defined race as now just basically stereotypes. Like we're defining basically race as the color of your skin, the slantiness of your eyes or something, the texture of your hair. It seems like we can't seem to define racism, but we're using it all the same through basically stereotypes.
Which is the basis of the topic at hand. Does systemic racism exist in America? It would be a definitional debate, a definitional argument, but I didn't have the wherewithal to really go into that. But that is what it is. Yeah, no, you're right, because that is interesting. What it comes down to.
It's like 60% of blacks are genetically European,
and therefore, like, through the definition of what racism is, you can then define the systems in place that would
discriminate. I get you.
That would discriminate and whatnot.
I get you.
I got a quick question.
Couldn't do that.
I got a quick question.
I have a long question.
So a lot. As far as immigration is concerned, do you guys think that it's easier or harder to immigrate here from certain countries?
Harder as of this year,
I don't know.
Easier as of last year.
So I don't know. I don't know how hard it is to immigrate here from Europe, but I know that it's difficult to immigrate here from certain Asian places. And
not really. They come here and they go into Asian enclaves where they have their racial nationalism formed, and they're quite successful as demographics.
No. What I'm saying is how hard it is to get in here, because it takes years to be able to get in here. I don't know if it's the same in Europe. That's what I'm wondering.
Depends on where you're at. Poland, no.
But I do know if we're so systemically racist, why do we have so much immigration coming here?
Because of baby and socialism and postmodernism.
Can I ask a question?
That's not being racist at that point. You're just implementing systems that are.
It's a virtue signal, is the whole thing.
The purpose is to deconstruct. They want to make white people not the minority anymore.
Hey, speak easy. I gotta go
in a lot of their writings
out real quick.
You gotta blame somebody for all the fucking.
So I want to real quick. All of you should learn about systemic racism and read the book The Unprotected Class by Jeremy Carl. The other thing I'm going to shout out is a book review of it, which was by Do You Even Read, which is a podcast hosted by the Prudentialist and Dimes from Blood Satellite, which you can watch on YouTube. That was live, I think, a few minutes ago. I don't think it's live right now. But you should all watch it. You should read Jeremy Carl's book, The Unprotected Class. It's a great book. I own a paper copy.
That's that channel that does like the book reviews, like basically gets all the information for people who won't read, right?
Well, it's called "Do You Even Read?" The tagline is they're the only anti-literacy podcast. They advocate for nobody to read ever, so that they can read everything. But so first of all, that's obviously a joke. First of all, that's obviously a joke, and second of all, that's the Do You Even Read is on the Prudentialist channel and Blood Satellites channel. They haven't been going for very long, but they've covered a whole bunch of interesting books, like how Europe underdeveloped Africa, and they covered white fragility. I think they covered Camp of the Saints, and a whole bunch of other very interesting books. What?
Like, is it a dictation? Is the meaning skewed? Is it pretty objective, or is it?
They are definitely politically biased towards the right, and they make no bones about that. Anyway, I do have to go. Thank you.
All right, have a good night.
Hey, God bless. Merry Christmas.
You for the words.
There it is, bro.
Take care, man.
But I have a question, right? Like in these interracial couples, like either way, like black man, white woman, or white man, black woman. When they have a baby, is the baby a black white person or white black person?
Depends on where you live.
That's a trick question, but yeah.
That question is systemic racism. How dare you?
It's not.
Well, Elder Lion, if you ever want in the future me to set you up with a debate with him, you let me know.
Seriously, Elder.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to actually. Well, I saw Teriak do it a little bit too, and Dane through his super chats. Oh my God,
you picked a tough person for your first debate. Like
that wasn't.
You really did, yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a snarky little cunt, dude.
Who set that up?
Well,
Tom
I mean, I agreed to it, but Speakeasy was like, "Oh yeah, First Amender, he's your guy," and I was like, okay.
If you Terry or fucking Speakeasy, like, oh, he's gonna learn quick.
Yeah, a guy like that, you have to stop and get him to define and concede or agree on things, because a person like that is such an ideologue. He will never concede on any point ever unless you hammer down on him.
It's funny because I was thinking that, but I guess that's one of those, the plan does not survive first encounter kind of.
Every time you made a point to him, he called you a troglodyte. Every time you were starting to cook a little bit, he'd fucking spurg out and start screaming, "Troglodyte! Troglodyte!"
Yeah, exactly. Your honesty made him look bad.
Which I guess,
but you do need to study more and know more about what you're talking about. Get some stats. Get some stuff that'll back up your argument. Like
I was trying
motherhood.
to. Actually, I think what I think the biggest problem I was facing was simply not being able to handle the pressure, not being able to handle him just putting all of his like fucking leftist shit on me, and I wasn't. And also a whole bunch of other things, but really just handling the pressure. I wasn't able to handle the pressure. I couldn't get my points off. I couldn't really get what I wanted to say. I tried. I attempted, but it wasn't.
You ever had a girlfriend before?
No, you did. You did good, man. For your first,
you didn't do as bad as you think you did.
For your first formal debate, you did good, man. And again, there's gonna be plenty more. And like I always tell everyone, like, come on Verbal Combat more often, and you're gonna that thing is gonna come out of you really quick. All right, like I've seen so many, like you know who James Life Talks is. He's someone I like to use as a good example. When he first started coming around, it was hard for him to like get into debating. He was very nervous, didn't talk too much. And now you can't get him to shut up, right? Like he just
I absolutely love
he
that.
will yell over everybody, tell you're all retarded. He goes in now, you know what I'm saying? And like,
and that's balls.
I like to feel a big part of that. And not even feel, I know just based off the time that he spent on Verbal Combat and seeing the change, like it came out of him eventually, you know. So Verbal Combat's a great place to come and just like work it out, because you don't have to you can sit back a little bit, listen to everyone, and then just add in when you're ready and you're confident about what you're about to say and say, listen, retards, this is actually what's going on.
What I've noticed about this community is that we're very forgiving, and we actually promote this kind of stuff. Like they lift each other up.
And learn all the fallacies. You need to learn all the fallacies too. That way you can throw that shit like a fucking yellow flag on the play and shut it down.
It's funny because I had knowledge of those. I had knowledge of those fallacies in my head. I just couldn't articulate it the way I wanted it to. It's another thing. I also need to expand my vocabulary.
Not articulate, man. But the other guy there, right? You're like, you got to know all the fallacies. Okay, list them.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
You disagree with that? I like that subtle.
Why you quiet, Trench?
You don't need to. You don't need to know the names.
Yeah, you need to know all the fallacies, though, bro.
A handful of the fallacies. Okay, I made it universal. My bad.
Okay, like
you're gonna want to know ad hominem. You're gonna want to know red herring. You're gonna want to know fallacy. You're gonna want to know that's a question. You're gonna want to know begging the question. Suck a dick, nigga.
No, you don't. You don't have to know that.
I'm not a nigger. You're a nigger.
Fair play to the
Can I say something to Tomahawk as someone who's like...
One sec. To be fair to Trench, he did say a handful now. Okay, so he did concede. He did walk back his position like a little bitch, but he was a good little bitch, and he did say a handful. So he did clarify.
You don't have to know the
fair play, Trench.
All
right, I just say you're all wrong. You don't need to know any of this.
Can I just say
trash
let me just say
bro,
something.
You look like you lost half your head, Avarice.
Let me say something. Hold on.
Avarice, you look like Peter Thiel.
Avarice,
where's your eyebrows, Avarice?
Avarice, let me say something, bro. Let me say something for Tomahawk. It's actually more. It's way better arguing with us. Like I argue the fuck I argue the shit with Teriak and Emmett and stuff because I know these guys are my bros, and I even though it might seem like a malice or hate, I just want to fucking argue so I can get better at arguing. They fucking destroy me every fucking time, and I end up spurging out. But it's because like I love these guys, and they love like. I hope they love me. They might fucking hate me, but it's like it's a good community. So just fucking
this is
like
nice and soft and cuddly.
Why are you gay? Avarice, why do you look like Peter Thiel? Are you going to start talking about the Antichrist?
I'm trying to give him a little nugget of something here.
That's exactly what happened. Look, I just came off my show for a split second. I got to go back to the show. I just came here to say no. Don't be soft. You don't always need to learn every fucking ad hominem and poisoning technique. All right, unless you go to debate university.
Yeah, but spurging ain't gonna get you anywhere either.
Promo code Manton for $0 off. But what I'm saying is all you need to know is that you can shit talk. All you need to know is a little bit about everybody. Like this Urkel guy above Heat Me right here is very Urkel-like, and he's too soft. Right,
that's fair.
And then you got the homeless guy next to him. Right, he's homeless. You don't have to worry about him. Just you can always land with he's homeless. All right,
he's in a hotel now. That's not homeless. He's out of his natural habitat. Okay,
look, it's not my fault. Look, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. He's living off the government. The guy right above me is not even fucking American, so his opinion doesn't even matter.
What are you talking about?
All right.
How'd you know? I'm not American? I could be American.
All right.
I could be American.
Yeah, if you're American,
hang on a second. There's the Alaskan, bro. You're a trans Canadian. You're a trans Canadian. What are you talking about? You are a trans Canadian.
Irish people aren't even white.
You are an American who cut his penis off.
All right.
See, Tomahawk, this is the shit you got to get into. Just be a part of this.
Definitely.
Just start calling people trans fucking United Stations and Canadians and fucking call that guy retarded.
I agree. And the fallacy. This is Tomahawk is ad hominem.
Ad hominem. Yeah.
yes, good.
Did you just call me gay?
Hey, Urkel, listen up. Urkel, listen. In the one talking that Voltaire, he's actually the one that tone polices the most. So
he
will not. Yeah,
sir. Oh man, we got to stamp that shit out ASAP.
Yeah.
We got to stamp that out.
He's always got a problem with when somebody tries to poison the well or is being disingenuous on purpose. He's got a problem with it. He always has. He's the first to call it out. Like Avarice, you're not meaning this. Shut the fuck up. Of course I'm not meaning this. Go with it. Shut up. Stop trying to call it out.
But look, maybe you never.
Listen, we all have our flaws, all right, Avarice?
Oh, definitely.
What's with
maybe you never heard of an anecdote, or you don't know what an anecdote is.
Or this over there. What's with the poo over there? Hey, a poo. What's up with your hair over there?
I don't know. You tell me, gay dildo motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I could be.
Wait, what's the difference between a regular dildo and a gay dildo?
I don't know the difference. I've seen a lot of vagina. That
Where
goes
it goes.
but
One's been in a vagina and the other one hasn't.
Who's using it?
No, but what if it was a lesbian vagina?
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
A lot of vagina. You see? Fantastic. Hey,
I'm
Greg,
better
so-
looking than
Avarice,
you.
bro.
I've got a bigger wiener, and I'm more intelligent. And you can't
That's
whoop me.
debatable. That's debatable.
Anybody
You've just
can
been
buy
mild
wieners.
this
I mean, they
entire
sell them at the
time.
store. Come on now.
All of those could be true. I still have the most money. I'm avarice. So that's fantastic. So I don't even care about
People
any
that
of
say that are broke.
No,
Paycheck to
no, he
paycheck.
is avarice. He is avarice.
They have a big cock. They usually have a pretty small cock.
He got a gay haircut.
I did. I got a haircut. You can say
It's like
whatever you want to say
he
about
wants it to be a
Haircut.
mohawk, but he was too chicken shit to actually make it a
Look like
mohawk.
Pee
So
Wee
it's
Herman,
like,
dude.
it's like
Oh,
a,
shit.
a fucking
Oh,
micro
shit.
penis of a hair.
Is that a
style.
five-head
It's
avarice?
a
What?
fucking
What's going on
lesbian
there?
haircut.
Oh shit!
I'm not the. I'm not the.
Oh
hairstylist.
shit! William sends in 20 and says, "Okay, it seems like Trench has to go with the 30 that he donated earlier."
What?
So that means Trench.
Oh, he gets to repurpose money like that? I call shenanigans.
Yeah,
That's-
no. It's,
No. These are just
systemic
these are small
racism.
investments.
It's systemic racism.
That's pretty fucking racist, bro. Pretty fucking racist.
But thank you for coming, Trench. I'm gonna throw you in the back. If someone wants to pay 50 to bring Trench back on, you're more than welcome. But we're only gonna be going for like another 40 minutes here because I said I gotta
Fair.
gotta wrap up early tonight because the amount of stuff we have to all go do tomorrow is just ridiculous. So
I'm just glad that the loud black man is nowhere to be found at this point, and that we have an actual.
I am the only one. I am the Highlander.
We have civility returned, and we no longer had to experience any form of black fatigue.
If you came in
anymore.
here, if you came in here in some suspenders, and like a plaid button up, and like some fake glasses, you could sell it, man. You could.
I could sell it myself as Urkel.
What
I
is
would,
he
no, I
selling?
would need that. I would need that. I would need that haircut.
No,
I would need that
just
like
leave-
that.
no.
What's the
Because
flat
it-
top?
it-
The high top. The high top. Yeah, fucking right.
I would need that flat top
Leave it how
haircut to
it
go
is.
with the look. If
You
I had
leave
something
it how
like
it
that.
is, because then it'd be Urkel 2.0, right? And then
Yeah.
and then when
The
you
better
take the
Urkel.
Oh my
glasses
God.
off,
The better Urkel.
right?
That's actually good. Based Urkel would be a great fucking.
Base
and then you could have-
Urkel, yo.
Holy shit!
Yeah, you see,
I'll keep
there
that
you
in
go.
mind as like a future costume if I future costume.
Especially when you're going against people like First Amender, just based Urkel.
I mean, so
and then just
first,
be like, "Hey, man, like, wow,
I have
First
the voice.
Amenders-
I can do
First
all of
Amender's
that.
really easy.
yeah,
to
fucking rights, let's go."
I'll tell you how you beat First Amender. It's very easy. So what you do is, no matter what the cost is, whatever the debate is, like think about how much tangible that debate is going to be, like tangibly, right, for you. And then go to somebody that's really like a fan of First Amender or something, and then bet them that amount of money plus $500 that he'll open up with a PowerPoint.
Hey
All
man,
right.
that's racist to think that I have that money laying around. Bro.
Matter.
That's
It's a win.
systemically to think that I just have $500 laying around, bro. You got to do better than that, Avarice. Come on.
That's actually hilarious.
It's like there's like a lot of things I make a lot of bets on. Like I make a lot of bets on urban adventures too. Like I
Why
make
would you do
bets like,
that?
is this episode going to be an episode he actually goes on an urban adventure? I'm up like $1,000. All right.
I mean, that was a pretty urban airport he was at recently, wasn't it?
What?
Yeah, I was on an urban adventure.
He went on an urban adventure recently. The
No,
airport
Yeah,
adventure.
but
no, he went on a
to be fair though, every urban adventure is just him getting fried chicken.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, you know how the story's
that's
going to
pretty
end.
urban
so what you're saying
adventurous.
is
I mean,
JS
that's not bad.
JS Urban Adventures here is trying to be black
Like
but he
should
can't.
arrive.
Right.
He's doing his
Juicy needs to go on an urban venture,
He's
JS.
doing his best to be black and appropriate black culture by eating fried chicken.
I think
but he just
JS
can't
needs to go.
because he just
JS
doesn't
needs
look
to
the
have
part.
fucking road trips
brand,
with
JS.
James.
No,
If JS had road trips with James
not
and
going on
fucking videotape that shit, he would make some fucking bank.
No, so what I'm saying is that he needs to
Oh yeah, name every black person.
Arrive at the airport. About
Yes, you gotta name.
I got it.
You're a black person.
Lanisha, Tadisha,
Tyrone and Akeisha's.
I'm gonna do it in alphabetical order. Abdul, Aquarius, Armand.
Oh shit, he's going off.
Wait. Abdul is Muslim.
Alexander.
That's not black. Abdul
Juicy.
Lil John, Lil
Don't
Wayne.
forget Juicy.
Lil John, Lil Wayne.
Listen,
all the Lils.
Just put Lil before any word, and he automatically he's black.
Denzel Washington.
I don't know.
For a while,
There's some white people. There's some white people trying to fit into the black culture with some
Tim.
Lils. You gotta watch out for the fucking
that
fake.
just makes it a
the
rap
fakes.
name if you put Lil in front of, like, you could say Lil Super Chat. That's
Lil
actually
Plain.
pretty hard.
Lil
yo.
Super
Don't
Chat.
take
Lil
that. Don't
Lord
steal that.
random
I'm gonna sign a rapper named Lil Super Chat.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I've already subscribed. So
That's gonna be his bot.
I do have.
Thank you for the super chat, though, Lord.
his rhymes are probably lit.
Hey, and another one. Let's fucking go. You're a G.
I got some constructive.
He's just
You're
been
a
on a
G.
tear.
for you.
Random person's just been on a tear.
Remember,
bro.
Chad, if you guys want to bring back Trench, I mean, we got like 30 minutes left, but if you want to bring back Trench, you can bring him back for $50.
Tomahawk, listen, if you get stuck on a word and you're like trying to think of the word, just explain what you're describing and use filler words. Just be like, and things like, and stuff like, and then kind of explain the concept that you're thinking of instead of you get hung up on trying to think of this big smart person word.
I was thinking of that. I didn't want to sound like I was rambling nonsensically. And I guess that's something I shouldn't really be don't
even worry about that. Yeah,
okay,
JS is right. If you can't think of the word, just like kind of like think of the definition of what you're trying to say, and fill it in.
I'll bring it back, yo. I gotta go give some food to my tenant that I made. I made some fucking dope ass curry, so I'll be back in a bit.
He's trying to
all right.
What we're trying to get at, what an urban adventure should have been, right to the airport, is he should have arrived 5 hours early, and he should have interacted with people at the airport, right? Like an urban adventure. Like he should have interacted with random.
That's a good way for him not to have his flight.
But I will say, on
good way to
that
get to
note,
jail.
even though he was 5 hours late, even though
random questions to everybody,
even though JS was 5 hours late, that in fact that is actually a point to him.
He asked me what my political view
appropriating
is
black
and which
culture by
plane
being on
I'm
black
getting
people
on.
time
I'm
for being so late.
Yeah, I would get kicked out of the airport.
What the fuck? You got a blue.
Oh, man.
I mean, a lot of people thought I was going to be removed from the airport a few times, so I would not doubt it. I am very contentious when I am out in public. So
these guys.
Oh shit! Another one comes in, says, and things like, and then another one going for Christmas goals. Thank you, random person. I appreciate you big time.
Yes.
But I went out and got Christmas snacks today. I know this is completely off topic.
Oh,
but my exact total was $100 even on the spot. Even with taxes, like it landed 100 even. Never gets that even in my life.
You gotta go buy a lottery ticket.
We got fucking divorced in here.
Third time I've heard that.
I left to go do something with my kids for a minute, and like, you're fucking here now. I see how this goes.
Hi, dogs.
Yeah, Avarice crashes the party, and then he just roasts everyone on the panel.
Yeah, that's his whole application, but it's okay.
Says the guy that doesn't get on camera.
Very true.
No,
dogs,
because I
where are
don't
you,
have
bro?
a camera.
At the very least, you should have dogs.
What?
As
You don't
part
have
of,
a
as your
phone,
profile,
motherfucker?
bro.
I have a
Who
phone.
one sec. Who the fuck doesn't have a camera in 2025?
Everybody's got a camera.
Like literally when we're in the surveillance state era, I don't have a camera.
But
right now, your phone
why
is the
should
camera.
Why should I?
Because I don't have to hide behind my values.
One sec. I never said anything about the
Wait a
should
minute.
claim.
I can make
I'm
a
just
great
saying
argument
that
on
like
this if you guys
the
are talking
original
about
claim that
fucking
you don't have a
camming
camera
up.
is clearly a lie, sir.
You guys talking about camming up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh well, if my identity is identified with a Canadian person, I'm gonna go to fucking prison.
But
Again,
you would prove that you were
Nah,
not
For what I say. For what I say.
Voltaire,
For what I say.
I don't even.
You are
So
not.
I've heard a lot of.
Officially
Wait a minute.
recognize me over cam.
I've heard
and
1 second,
still-
dogs. 1 second. I've heard a
Okay,
lot
alright,
of Canadians say this. I should be in prison. If that's
Do you say? I don't know. You don't say the words I say.
well, I don't know about that.
I would say, Voltaire, you
Wait.
should be on camera to
I
prove
say
that you're
some pretty
actually not
crazy
Voltaire.
shit.
Yeah, you
and
should.
like,
Do I need to prove that? That's ridiculous.
Well, what we're
I've been
saying
trying to
is
tell everybody this for a long time. I am not
Yeah,
Voltaire,
you
all right?
tell people. You
We're-
don't
we're not
show
the
it.
ones-
What do they say?
we're not the ones
What do they
hiding
say?
behind
Show,
the
don't
screen.
tell. Show, don't tell. You know, a picture's worth a picture's worth 1,000
You're gonna have to
words.
take my word, but no, speakeasy. I just happen. I'm like Elderline. I happen to say too many fucking things when I'm drinking. You know what I mean? Which is most of the night, but I like to have a good time.
yeah, no, like
How
I
was I
could
gonna
see,
put
I
you in
could see
prison
like
for
maybe like you being like cautious because of like it could be linked to your job or things like this. But like
Yeah.
when it comes to like
Well,
being locked up, like we have the right
yeah,
to
but
say a
that's
lot of
obviously.
shit here.
I know. I'm just saying that that's the ultimate. I know. I agree. I just say that's the ultimate. Basically, like that's basically worst case Ontario, and nobody wants that to fucking happen, right?
Yeah, no, for sure, 100%. Yeah, I've
Okay,
said
if
some
you guys
pretty
wanna see
crazy
me,
shit where some people are like,
I'll
"Are you
work
even
on it."
allowed to say that in Canada?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's not that bad, bro. Like, what are you doing?"
Well,
This
you know,
isn't the
it could
UK.
get that bad. You know, it might be
Well, yeah,
it might be a time when they just start going retroactively looking at your shit, right? Like, who the fuck knows? what
That's
this
why
guy's
I'm gonna make sure, I continue to hopefully inspire the culture to make the fucking change, because this is some
That's what I'm saying.
craziness
Let's fucking
Canada's
go.
headed for.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
That's why when I know I'm going to be spared, my camera's always off because I know if I'm going to say something, I don't want to defend the job, right? So, if I'm
Yeah.
drinking, camera's off.
I get it. Lord Random says Elf on a Shelf sucks. Don't let my kids hear that. They'll be mad.
Dear.
They'll say,
Don't
"What?"
Don't ruin the kid. Don't ruin the kids.
They'll
the
say
kids'
ours
vision.
are cool, man. Ours play video games, board games.
I never got into that whole elf on the shelf thing. I don't know. I couldn't.
Listen,
do it.
I'll tell you what.
I got into
if,
it briefly, but
Oh, yeah, the
it
kids love
lost,
it.
It lost.
If I lived in America, like I'd be wild. I'd be wilder. That like this is me toned down. All right, like when you guys see me, that's toned down.
We don't
I'd
see
be
you.
wild.
That's the problem.
Oh
Okay,
shit!
speak
Fuck off
easy.
with that.
Hey,
Fucking A.
original vintage, appreciate you. Speakeasy's too base to be sent to prison. True.
Well, we're in Canada. You underestimate the Canadian government.
No, I do. I understand what you're saying, but yeah, no, I know
knows
what
his
I'm
limits.
allowed to do though, and they can't fuck
Speak
with
knows
me.
his boundaries. He knows the limits.
Yeah, I know what I'm allowed to do. They can't fuck with me. I can say fuck Trudeau and fuck Carney all I want. All right, fuck them both.
What do you
And
think
their
about
mothers.
Polyev?
All right, that's
Ooh.
my guy, bro. That's my guy.
All right.
I was
All right,
fucking.
I hear you.
Dude, I'm just convinced the whole system's fucking rigged. Okay.
Oh, it is. It is.
In
Yeah.
Canada, I believe
It's
it's been
always
rigged
rigged, bro.
for fucking so many years now. I
Oh,
don't believe
hell yeah, man.
There's no fucking possibility. All right.
No, there's not going to be any Trump because you can't have an outsider in Canada. Like
No,
an
I
outsider
just-
out of politicians. You have to have lifelong politicians in Canada.
Yeah, no, I
To
just
to
don't
rule.
believe that we've been going through the same shit with the liberals for so long, and we continue to vote them in. I just don't believe that's what's happening. I just
No, I agree.
Oh shit,
It's
what's going on
easy.
here? You come down
What's
on
up,
the
sir?
other.
This
Here,
is
let me
dogs
switch.
on his phone.
Let me switch. There you go. Hey, there he is.
What up?
But like,
That
is it a
fucking
quinky dink that like all of like the
the Canadian politicians and the European politicians and the Australian politicians, they all seem to go to the same parties. They all seem to preach the same message. All this kind of shit.
Look at
Like,
this
they all
curry.
seem to be like lock and steed that like Russia is always the enemy and all this kind of shit.
Chili or beast too.
Look at this DeWalt headset that I talk to you on all the fucking time. Better than some y'all shit you got.
Yeah. Look at my headset. You see this? See this motherfucker? Freedom.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All the Kims are going on. That's what's up.
Cheers, fellas.
Are you crazies up here taking over the world?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get back off my phone so I can
no worries.
go back to my computer.
Yeah, no worries. Bring up your other one here.
Actually, I do have to go bring this dope ass curry to my fucking tenant, so I'll be back in a minute.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Email?
That's
Email
what's
tenant?
up. Some curry. I like curry. Curry's good. Don't smell great, but it is good. Don't smell the best.
Yeah,
but-
well, it depends on the, you like
Nah.
yellow, red, or
I don't like
green.
any of the smell of curry. Like all of it just stinks to me, but it
All of it
tastes
just-
fucking great.
Okay.
It's like
Fair.
goat. Like, have you ever eaten goat before? Goat reeks.
Did you say goat?
Speak
Yeah,
easy.
goat
I will
meat.
never. I'll have to
I
fumigate. I'll
raised
have to
No.
peel
It
the walls
fucking
off the.
reeks.
I straight up raised goats. Bro.
No. So
Yeah,
you've
my
eaten
tenant,
goat
tenant
meat.
is Indian. My tenant is Indian, and I'm going to have to basically demolish that place after he's gone. Every time I walk in there, nothing's cooking. It's just like, holy fuck! Don't put the curry on the walls, bro.
No.
And yeah, so dogs. That means you've had goat meat, then, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Goat's
yeah.
good.
It fucking reeks, but it's so good.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
It can. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I get that. That would be the males, and it also depends on how the feed goes for the goats, because goat can clean. It tastes as clean as beef any day of the week if you feed the goats the right food.
See, the thing with my curry is that I like the hottest shit possible, so I have carrot. It's called foul curry. It's foul, PHAAL curry.
Well, I wasn't talking about the curry. I was talking about.
Well, I'm just saying that this is the hottest fucking shit ever, and this is why
So
I
this is
can
the
I can
difference of,
why I can beat my Indian at his own fucking game.
Let's go.
I'll make him
Eclipse.
harder, curry.
Sorry, one
The
second.
snail, you may
Eclipse,
not wanna
not
be
one
there.
step back. Member for 3 months, says John 316. All right, and if you don't know, if for God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life. Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
let's fucking go. God bless.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Andrew bringing up the Sarah Goofy. Holy fuck!
Yeah, that was awesome.
I was
That
dying.
Awesome.
Well,
When I seen him pull it up, and he said he was gonna
at
pull
this
it up,
point
I
in
was like,
time,
"What?
she's fucking old news.
Oh shit! Let's go! Welcome back,
Yeah.
Trench.
Give you some big ups.
Hey,
Brought
She's
Trench
fucking
back.
old news.
No.
oh
Big silly little debater that thought she had anything.
Who
to
was
have
that?
with her.
That was Eclipse that brought you back.
Oh, you won,
Legend in
Eclipse.
the chat.
Let's go, hero. You're my hero.
But yeah, I've been saying that she should be nominated for Goofy of the Year, and Andrew fucking he agrees. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, she's made it into the Goofy of the Day twice. First person to ever do that, so it makes sense. But
not a
also
surprise.
for the Big 50, we can't forget our favorite.
Now that was a clear example of not
Push it to the limit.
because it had a black guy in swimming in money, and usually
Eclipse now, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. We got the rich black guy over here. That's what I'm saying. Oh shit! William comes in and says, "Not so fast.
Not today."
Trench goes back to the trenches. Trench goes back to the trenches, and we got to get another one. Push it to the limit.
I'm free. Oh,
sent back to the dungeons. Sent back to the dungeons. Sent back to the trenches.
And then Eclipse coming in with another $2 super chats or 3 of them, sorry, and finishing up the goal. You fucking legend.
Merry Christmas.
Legend, you.
Cheers, boys.
You legend, you. And you know, we'll go for another 15 minutes just so everyone knows. Like I said, we got so much things to do tomorrow. The whole family's getting up early. Oh shit! And
that was not water.
Back, just like
that.
Look at this. Let's fucking go! And member for 18 months, King Blackout, legendary mod, best chat on YouTube, hands fucking down. I appreciate each and every one of you. The memories made and Goofy is slayed in 18 months. Boss man, you, sir, are a legend. You are a legend, King. Thank you. I appreciate that. Big time. King. Big time. And speaking of goofiest, that was something funny that Andrew said when he was playing the Goofy of the Year or Goofy of the Day. He was saying maybe I should get Goofy of the Year, and it should be about how you should never go back on your own rule. Because you know how he broke his own rule of not working with women, right? So he was like, maybe I should get Goofy of the Year for that.
I guess on principle, he'd have a point, but like, Tomato is already.
People would lose it though, because if I did a Goofy of the Year and it was based on Andrew, right? People would be like, "What the fuck?" And they'd be pissed at first, and then they'd realize it was like, you know, just like a fun thing about him going back on his role.
I'm just
poking my like
best
low
friend.
key roasting of Sarah.
Not best.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
This guy's got a fucking heart on for me, dude. You want to make out? Jesus.
200
$200.
William, I wasn't fucking kidding.
That slaps it on the table.
Oh my god, dude!
William takes no prisoners whatsoever. Ever.
William,
yo,
legend, you.
Holy!
I have seen these things before in other chats. This is hilarious.
Okay, more than I can. Oh my god! Oh my lord! Eclipse!
Did I stutter?
Holy shit!
Oh shit!
Holy
shit! Trench is back.
Oh fuck!
And now there's a 50. There's a 50
dude, I'm
credit.
getting a headache.
There's a
I'm glad I can help you, Easy. I'm glad I'm helping right now.
Right.
See,
this is epic.
Yeah.
All he had to do was be a loud, angry black man.
Where do we go with this conversation then? Because obviously people want you back.
See the bears in my my picture here fighting. That's Eclipse and William right now, just scrapping it out.
Oh.
Looks like they're about to kiss. Looks like they're about to kiss.
Fucking slap. And then you look at your bro and you go, all right.
Man, I pissed this guy off talking about fatherlessness.
Sport in the chat said it's a Christmas miracle. Absolutely amazing. You guys, both of you, thank you so much.
I get 10%.
I just want to say that that's how you know Andrew's a real one, because like he doesn't have to shout you out, he doesn't have to fucking help out Big Dinkus and come down to us, come down to our level. But that's what he fucking like. He knows he's one of us, right? It's a community, and it takes a community.
It takes a village, as they say.
But there are moments in the conversation where you have to speak over everybody else because they're all talking.
Lord, that's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, Lord Random said, I'm about to look for black according to First Amendment. That's so good.
He's right.
Thank you, Lord Random Person. I appreciate
the cops have to take your dad away for you too.
Well. And it's funny because they continue to tell themselves that they're not the racist ones, but First Amenders' whole point and the continued use of using black people being disproportionately poor, even though anyone being exploited who is poor goes into how it's not systemically racist. The fact that he kept going on and on about black people are the poor people, black people are the poor people.
The factor of the amount of the difference of people. Like, no offense, it's a minority value of the majority, and even if the majority is there but has the same amount of people, you get where I'm saying? Like, that was his whole thing. It's like, oh, black people only, or it seemed like he was going there. But
This
it's
is the type of dude who thinks that black people don't know how to get
there
driver's
are
licenses and shit.
Way more, and I don't mean it in an offensive way. There are way more white people in America.
Yeah,
that's just it.
Yeah, and so the averages are going to favor quote unquote whites more. Because there's just more of you here in the country than there are black people. It doesn't matter that these systems exploit quote unquote black people more when.
But no. Wouldn't they encourage at the current day and age? It actually encourages the other side, the minority versus the majority. At this
at the core essence. At the core essence of it, basically what it's trying to say is that black people have no agency over their choices. Which again is racist.
No, that is not what I
know. I'm on mute. I'm talking.
Are you saying
because no. What I'm saying that's what First Amenders that's what his ideology is saying.
The First Amender.
Oh shit!
No.
$400.
I'll see you guys fucking later.
$400 Cash App comes in. Trench back to the trenches.
Damn, oh my gosh!
Oh,
Trench!
Really?
That is insane.
$400 Cash App back to the trenches for Trench Deacon.
That guy's like,
I'm so crazy.
Like one of those.
I'm absolutely amazing. Yo, you guys are.
Damn.
I'm so glad I bore witness to such greatness. This truly is a Christmas miracle. On my first ever 1v1 debate, I got to witness peak of money throwing in the chat.
No, don't take that. Don't take that as your fucking as the win for the day for you, man.
Fucking
I mean, I was
Merry Christmas to everyone in your family. Stay safe. Have fun. Party hard.
1v1.
Take the win that
caveman like that.
Take the win that you were set up against a man you were already going to be an underdog in, and you made him spurg out at least a little, but also you conceded you said I conceded the debate. Basically, you said I got fucking rocked on that, and he's like, oh yeah, the only reason you think you fucking can win is like the people in chat. Like, no, you already fucking said you just ignored any sort of actual reality of going on. He just fucking likes to have any W he can.
Real quick, Original Vintage says Merry Christmas to everyone.
I'm new to this. I started off the debate saying I was
sorry.
New to this,
you have
one sec, boys. 1 sec. I just want to make sure I read this for him. Original Vintage says, Merry Christmas to everyone in your family. Stay safe, have fun, and party hard. Stay safe, have fun, and party hard. Indeed. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Dear.
Wait, $700
What?
Just came.
What the
hell? He's back. It's not possible. It's not possible.
Back. I gotta add this to the dono bar too. Oh Lord.
Oh, you better make 4 new dono bars. Like
this is,
I'm your favorite now, Easy. I'm your favorite.
$700.
I'm good for business.
Back.
Salute. So
this is the
truth.
Christmas money. This is
they want to hear the truth, Easy. They want to hear the truth.
Hold on, the dono bar is basically trench. It's the trench dono bar. If you either kick him or you keep him, that's like just each one. The next one is just more.
Keep digging, Jack. Keep digging that trench. Keep digging that trench, Jack. Well, real quick, Tomahawk, like for example, like who was Andrew Wilson's first debate against, for example? See, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Exactly.
His mama.
So it's better to get these
he probably lost that one.
And like you, one sec. Like you were pointing out, it's like this whole thing of like losing the battle to win the war. It's like it basically like First Amender has kind of like to come at it from that perspective of saying it's like I can concede that the Ireland's gone shit and like for the rematch, quote unquote.
He did a good job.
You can phrase it. One sec, you can phrase it to DEI is racism, and you'll be able to beat him in that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you now know what his definition is. Oh shit. Oh shit.
You guys are fucking amazing. This is what I don't even know what to say. Fucking you guys are amazing. Wait a minute. And those last two big ones didn't get this. So $667%. You guys
I've said it once.
Amazing.
I'll say it again. We have the best community. That's just hands down. We have the best fucking community.
Oh yeah, it's always a good time around.
And for Raging Tomato to catch a stray here, she could have seen
Holy
my
shit.
growth from the very beginning, because I originally was watching her panels before I started watching Speakeasy and Rob and whatnot. I mean, first I was on Andrew, but then through the panelverse, I was watching Tomato. I was watching Raging Tomato and stuff like that, and I almost got in on getting on her panels, and then the whole shit with Rob Noor happened, and now I'm here.
A blessing in disguise.
Hey, good segue for me, Tomahawk. Speaking of Rob Noor, all right. Speaking of Rob Noor, we got something launching in the new year. Okay, it's a show that we'll be doing every second and fourth Thursday of every month.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's going to be the Knower Prep Debates. Okay, who's that debater? What is happening here is Rob Noor is going to be facing a mystery debater and a mystery topic, and not even Rob himself knows who or what he is going to be debating coming into these debates.
Holy fuck, that's going to be entertaining as fuck.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
No knowledge of the topic, no knowledge of the opponent. And these are going to be happening every second and fourth Thursday of the month. Okay,
I'm going to watch
be
these.
prepared.
Russian roulette debate. That sounds.
We already got two really spicy ones for the first month of January. There, we got really good spicy ones there. So yeah, you guys are not going to want to miss out there.
I mean, we all love Rob debating, but when he has these like random debates with people that are like, "Hey, what's better, hamburger or fucking?" hot dog, it's like those are the ones that get fucking hilarious in content and entertaining as flying fuck, because it's like, you guys are absurd. The arguments you make are absurd.
Oh, it's clearly awesome. Burger, right?
A hot dog.
No, it's a hamburger.
Is a hot dog a sandwich though?
Yes, a hot dog is a sandwich. Yes, so is a taco. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like these are the best because they're the most entertaining.
Well, we just got a $800 cash app.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Trench is going back to the trenches.
fuck.
Holy
That guy
smoke!
lives there in the trenches.
Dude just keeps getting brought back and then
The
put
streams
down
are
and then brought
dead.
back and then put
He said he
down.
was gonna end the show.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
This man, we might as well never end the show to continue watching Trench get taken out and put back in the trench.
I mean, he's got clout at least because he's like, hey, I'm the guy that keeps getting fucked around each side, but I don't know if I want to
He's
be
in
that guy.
purgatory.
You know, like,
Trench
I
is
don't
in
know if I want to
purgatory.
be Trench right now, but it's Trench. He could be like, hey, man, like, look, I got fucking recognition now.
But that's all he gets. Only recognition. None of that money goes to him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But at least he's got some clout, a little bit of
He's got
clout.
some clout. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
I'll pay you an
1000%.
exposure argument.
We're almost at 1,000%
exactly. You got
of the
it.
goal. You guys are absolutely amazing. Wow.
God is good.
And William took back the W like that. Yo, you guys are absolutely amazing. I can't thank you guys enough, honestly.
I wish Rev Russ was here because he would make a scripture analogy with how I say that God is good, and he would be like, "Yep," like, and he would just make it sound better than I could possibly ever make it. But
He would make comments on just how much of a blessing it is for Trench to be for Trench to be the experimental hamster of.
But no, he would explain
thrown
how God works through each and every one of us, and how we actually want, to uplift the ones we want as people who we want to hold as leaders and stuff like that. Who we
I don't
try
know.
to emulate.
I think
things like
he's
that.
gonna pass out here, boys.
I think
$1,300 PayPal.
Oh no!
Oh shit! 1,300?
I'm
yes,
back.
bring Trench back.
I'm back.
He's back. Oh my! This is a man that cannot die.
I'm gonna get this dude a medal. This reminds me of my first night debating on your show. I got kicked off and brought back, and kicked off and brought back. Same thing,
brother.
Wow, wow.
They either want to hear what I have
Thank
to say,
you
or I hurt them
so much. And Eclipse taking his W back.
Even JS, look at JS. He's like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
It's a whole new level of grift.
Yeah, what the hell? We are on a different planet now. We're just living a different reality.
It's called grift maxing.
See, in this scenario right here, it's telling me that I should be a loud, angry black man, and I will get money, or I will have someone else get money. I'd be charitable.
You also
if I
got to
did
be
that.
correct though too. Having
What? No.
facts.
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. This is not something to try to replicate. What are you talking about? You will never do this again.
But we want lightning to strike twice.
People on the
and
panel
the only way
want-
to do that is that
want
you have
some
to be the
That's what
highest.
it
You have
is.
to be at the highest altitude for lightning to strike you. That's the
I
whole
might-
point of
I might
lightning.
be a
rod.
crazy
you're
asshole,
saying
but
Trench has been the
I
highest?
do make some points every once in a while.
He might be the highest, but he ain't the highest altitude.
We want.
I could. Okay, I don't want to make an equivalent, but
You guys are
my
amazing.
equivalent is like I could say the most outlandish shit all the time, and people chat always wins. So they would either want me back or fucking delete me.
Yeah.
So it doesn't chat always has a different attitude. It always has a different emotion on any day on any different time. So that's why you can't just rely on chat's choices because it's insanity. It's beautiful. It's randomness at its beauty most of the times.
Chat fucking says yes.
1,367% of the goal.
That's fucking
go.
I don't know
man.
how to thank you guys. Honestly, thank you so much. I really don't even know what words to say.
I'll say some words for you. So hold on. Speakeasy based his channels off of chat winning, and when you give it to the people right off the beginning, then you're gonna win. Like it. That's humility right off the fucking bat.
Every cent of that is earned. You brought a lot
Yep,
of happiness to a lot of people, right?
exactly. You're
Chat
giving us
always
something that we love and that we love
We
you.
always win.
And so
And
We
this is
can
our
slam
way
we
that.
love
of giving
Alicia.
back.
We love your family. Like it's just.
This
Yeah,
is
you
our
guys
way
are
of giving
amazing.
back.
Thank you,
So-
guys.
Is Cat still running around dropping the big bucks too?
It's what?
Is Cat still running around dropping the money? She used to be my fucking sugar mama on the show when I'd get fucking booted.
She's
Your sugar mama on your show, bro. The fuck?
What
Yeah, she
crazy
brought-
statement
she
was
brought him
that?
back when,
My
he got
sugar mama.
She's
eliminated
the
on
sugar
DK.
mama. She'd be
You have
buying
a
people
wife?
back. Yeah, I got a wife.
But you got a sugar mama too.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, my dude.
But yeah, all I'm saying is that when you base your
I don't
existence out of
pay
what chat
attention
thinks,
to where Kat spends her money, but I do appreciate every cent that she spends over here. So
She's the boss.
but I
queen
don't pay
lady.
attention to where she goes around spending her money.
No, I was wondering if she's still out here dropping.
That's all you need to know.
So your wife isn't.
Thank you,
isn't
Eclipse. You're
knowledgeable of your sugar mama.
Teriak does a lot too for the community. Like
I
he
can't
also
thank you enough.
entertains. So
Not
like,
talking to Teriyaki.
no, I'm saying
You
that
know-
people like when you rely
never
on
get
your
me lucky
chat
charms.
and you praise your chat and you like you're one of the chat basically. You're not expecting, but you're.
Well, you're the host of the show.
You're not saying I'm better than anybody. It's like, no,
Obviously,
you
you're
guys
supposed to
win.
do that.
I don't win. You
Like,
guys win.
but
The
you
chat
do-
wins. The people.
My conversation was like, you got a woman and you're married, but she allows you to be flaunting your stuff online.
Yeah, because I have
Yes.
an OnlyFans. That's what's
Wanting
happening.
What?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah.
You think
What are
a
you
woman's
talking
going to
about?
tell me I can't debate on the internet? What are you talking about?
Wait, he said he has an
No.
OnlyFans. Debating online is a whole different than OnlyFans.
He said, is
and
his
this
woman allowing him
exactly
to
why
flaunt his stuff
I
online?
brought
I mean,
this up.
is his wife allowing him to debate on the internet? That's what you just asked him.
And then that's a fallacy right there. My wife doesn't allow me
What
to
fallacy?
do anything.
Right, exactly. What are you talking about?
What fallacy?
I do what I
How is
want,
it a
motherfucker.
fallacy, though?
Hold on. Can I?
That's the I'm a man fallacy.
Trench. I'm trying to say.
It's called the
Man.
woman fallacy.
That's what a man does.
That's
I'm
what
just
a
trying to-
man does.
Trench, I'm just trying to say a man who fucking gets his fame from actually asking the crowd, like always being part of the crowd, wanting to know what the crowd thinks, and that even no matter the fucking outcome, it's like the crowd fucking wins. Like that's fucking noble. That's the man of the people.
You
I
put
guess
the
I
crowd
should-
before
I guess
yourself.
I
You
should-
put
wait,
the audience before
Speaking
yourself.
of, you guys just keep
wait a
giving me the
second.
perfect segues tonight. Speaking of crowd always wins, all right? Do not forget this Friday, ladies and gentlemen, there's a potential prize of $900.
Oh shit.
Okay? Verbal Combat Friday, open panel blood sport debate where anyone can join. Not everyone stays. Okay, you know what? Maybe Grandpa Bear is gonna have to break it down for you because I
Fuck
actually do
you.
gotta piss.
I ain't
So
fucking
it'll be
Grandpa
perfect time
Bear.
for me to go take a piss.
Hell
And
yeah.
you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
go
Since
get more
we've had
rolls
such a great night, we'll
and
still go
probably, like,
another
get
20 minutes before.
Let's
we
fucking
go.
go.
You know?
Let's
Just
go.
because it's been
Yeah.
such a fucking
Fucking
great
go.
night.
I'm gonna go have a
But
sex.
Grandpa
It's been a
Bear's
great
got to
night
tell
with the
y'all
homies, bro. It's been a
about Verbal
great
Combat
night.
Fridays.
This episode of the Speakeasy Show was brought to you by Verbal Combat. Step into the arena of verbal combat every Friday from 9:30 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. Central Time. It's an open panel blood sport debate where almost anything goes. Jump in anytime before the last hour for your chance to win. Throughout the night, we'll throw 5 to 10 wild topics your way. But here's the twist. The chat is armed. They've got attacks like name changes, soundboards, mutes, and even death matches they can unleash on the contestants. Your mission? Survive the night. At the end, the chat votes for the ultimate verbal combat champion. The winner walks away with $150, a custom VK character, and a whole week of raids, shoutouts, and promotion. So, are you ready to enter the arena? Just remember our few rules. No personal attacks on kids, no doxing, and keep it within YouTube's TOS. Gear up, speak your mind, and may the best verbal warrior win.
But we have a 1v1 request.
Leading into it, what Grace is famous for on the internet, and she's not famous, but what she's famous for on the internet is that people think that you had sex with her.
Tell everybody in the chat where they can find you and
your
why they
position
should
is
bring you
that
back.
it's a problem with the jailing system, okay?
No.
That was your position. You admitted to it.
It's a
You
problem
admitted
with
to
the
it. Are you
criminal.
taking that back? Are you taking that back?
That's what it is. That's what you're talking about, bro. That's exactly what it is. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not arguing that Lincoln was a bad president. I'm just saying that Washington was a better one. That's the argument I'm making.
I mean, but didn't the Confederacy have that really cool, like, orange Dodge Charger? That's pretty badass.
The ability to feel pain and have...
Actually, they feel
independent
pain
thought.
way before 24 weeks.
I don't think that a man wants to lie in our bed next to you, love, right?
I win.
You know the way. That's why you're sipping on two
I
different fucking spirits.
The woman says, well, I want the kid to go to public school because I want to work and I like women's empowerment and I like abortion and I support all these ideas. And the man says, no, who is the decider?
Win by any means necessary. That is how combat goes.
So I'm so happy that you acknowledge that the wage gap is an issue because it's directly linked to the nature of the system, sir.
Chat attacks, they're ready to play.
Well, that means that we need to have young mothers having children. Otherwise, there is no society, right?
Or a deadly report. Disrupt with the sound. Mute for minutes.
I don't need to answer your question anymore. Because if that is effective, we don't need to torture people.
Base, those are forms of torture.
I'm always watching. Always lurking. No one is safe.
Okay, is this going over your heads? Do you want me to dumb it down for you?
Verbal combat, let the chaos unfold. Chats in the fight, stories told. Attacks and battles, who will survive in this
And the next month, it could be 200 people who are good people. So how can you put a rough number on it?
This is the whole problem with eye for an
or murder.
eye. It creates a cycle that never stops.
No, I'm saying all killing or murder.
In verbal combats, only one will stay. The fiercest fighter wins the day.
If you want to be the solo judge, it is 60 to be the solo judge. If you want to be, if you want to add on another minute, there's 10 for a minute. Okay. And if we don't get a solo judge, it goes to the chat poll, and the loser of the poll will lose their soul.
Your soul is mine.
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking go. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention earlier about the new show. If anyone wants to debate Rob with him not knowing he's going to be debating you until the day of, he won't know the topic that you want to debate. If you are interested in this, hit me up because I will get you lined up with for one of these knower prep debates. Like I said, but one thing I'm going to ask is obviously that you don't promote it because that'll kind of defeat the purpose for Rob, because Rob's not going to know anything. I'm not going to ask him if he's on the opposite side of your prompt, none of that. Because what'll happen is if he happens to agree with you, he will either take the devil's advocate just because he'll just argue the opposite side.
Rod dog in the Rob.
Or he will find something within the agreement to still disagree about that you guys can debate about. So either way, there'll be a debate, right? Obviously, there's probably going to be some time in the future where it's just like at a stalemate and like there's nothing of disagreement, and then we could just, and maybe Rob doesn't want to take the devil's advocate because it's just like way too bad. Then we'll fucking open up the panel and have like a nowhere prep panel debate. That I don't see that being a problem. I don't, but if that was to be something that happens, we'll have a solution for that too. But like I said, if you're up for it, hit me up and I'll get you set up.
It's the best space game of a modern age.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be amazing because like the whole concept of Rob not knowing what he's going into and still like debating, it's gonna show like Rob can do this shit no matter what, right? He doesn't need to search up, and you know what I mean. And then it's gonna show that I can be collabed with Rob in this project here and still moderate neutrally, and people will see that the moderation over here, you can be a full blown fucking lefty that wants everything fucking left.
I actually like how silent you are on most of your truth to swords debate. Like you.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, those of us who know Speakeasy. Hold on. Those of us who know. Hold on. Those of us who know Speakeasy for a while we're pretty fucking proud of him because he always liked to get in right in the middle of all the fucking debates, just like all of us did. And he's having to take 2 steps back and fucking just live there. Like that's fucking that's crazy. And he's doing a great fucking job. He's doing a great fucking job, like at moderating. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. No, he's a good.
It's
moderator.
awesome.
Like he's actually a good moderator.
First of all, though, like I am tempted to do the burger versus hot dog because I still can't believe Rob took the hot dog position. I'm just saying. Also, shout out to Trent for representing the IRA. It's a nice balaclava look. We don't have enough balaclava fashion models.
Right now, actually, it's funny that you're saying.
Teriyaki is right. Yeah, true.
Actually,
Juicy's got to come on stage next.
I want to concede the point that I'm poor and do crime.
I'm fucking always better.
I'm poor and I do crime because of systemic racisms.
I mean, hold on. Like Terry, I'm sorry. Speakeasy actually understood the assignment, unlike fucking Rotten Tomatoes.
True. This is true.
Was that a ketchup hot dog?
I don't think she understands any assignments.
Wait,
though.
Someone understands? Did I hear that right?
I don't think she understands any assignment. You know what's the craziest thing too? True. And I kind of forgot about it at first.
Yes, it is a hot dog.
You seen me cover it the second time, right? Where the first time, the second time I covered it, where Sarah, she had a moderator / like show setuper person for her, Michelle. You guys, I don't know if you guys remember. Michelle's the one that got Glenn to put on a wig and fucking
poor girl. She got thrown right under the bus.
I'm saying? Great fucking manager she is. But anyways, point is, she was like trying to be like a manager / moderator for Sarah and her channel. Sarah kicked her out for joining a panel of her enemy, right?
Yep.
Joining a panel of her enemy. So
does that sound familiar?
She understands nepotism. She understands having someone that is supposed to be your associate or friend go hang out with the enemy and how bad that is for you. She understands that, but when she did it, for some reason, it wasn't a problem.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like she literally said. Sarah the Tomato literally said, "Hey, you need to understand that you're now part of this organization, and if you make any comment against it, then that's your fault." And then Sarah does the exact same fucking thing.
Loyalty isn't a female virtue.
Here's the thing, though. It's not a thing that because, for example, if Destiny invited me onto his panel, I have no issue going on his platform to absolutely throwing him in front of his own audience, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? But it's the way she literally could have sat there and said nothing. But then, like I said, the whole transfer, with the trolls going over back and forth and all that kind of shit. And then even when Andrew gives them the second chance, what does Flo do? The first person he puts on stage is a troll. And it's like, okay, so basically just revealing, you're telling everybody that this is just a load of bollocks.
And think about it. Like if I go on a panel, right, and they're like, say I join this panel that's all fucking, they're having a let's hate fucking Teriak Fest or a let's hate JS Fest, right? And I go on the panel while they're on this let's hate you guys, and I'm sitting there, that shit's hilarious. Oh, you're gonna troll them? Let's fucking make sure you do it one at a time. Yeah. Are you guys gonna be like, yeah, Speakeasy's got my back, and that's the type of person I want to fucking associate with? No, right? Anyone with a fucking brain isn't going to have those type of people close to them.
But to be fair, you wouldn't be wrong. You wouldn't be wrong to push Teriak under the bus.
But it's actually
first of all, it'd be under the rainbow, okay?
It's the roasted session.
Fact. No, but
Teriak's, I fucking live here, man.
Like if I was on the fucking. Even you, Trench, if I was on this fucking hate Trench panel and everyone was like fucking, and I'm like, yeah, let's go troll this fucking guy, you'd be like, oh, fuck you too, then, bro. I'm not working with you.
No, you straight. I've been like tied in a debate, and I got
one sec, just to clarify.
You came
just to clarify on my end.
One
sec, Trench. Just to clarify on my end. If any of you motherfuckers are like someone does come to you and say, listen, I'll pay you 10 grand to just go on the inside, play double spy for Teriak and all that kind of shit. Tell me, right? And then ask for double, and then we split it 50-50.
Real quick, before I just got a $1,400 cash app.
No. Well, I'll see you guys later.
You don't know. You
back
don't
to the
half.
trenches.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't get half.
Congratulations.
Yo, taking his W back, William said. Yo,
is Trench an infinite money glitch for today?
William did it again.
What's happening?
Yes,
Trench is an infinite legend. Right now.
He's a glitch.
Like I said, you're never gonna replicate this, so don't even try. Like this is just absurdity.
Still, fuck you.
William has very deep.
That's all I gotta say.
This is the Christmas spirit.
Earn your own shit, Teriak.
This is just our community, just the chat being absurd as it is. Like, who the fuck knows what chat's gonna do next? Like, that's our community. Other than trying to help each other out.
Oh,
I ain't helping any of y'all, motherfuckers.
Thank you so much. Hold up, let me hit you with one of these. I'm gonna have to play it again. Let me stop. Hold up,
bro. Big cock, bro.
Oh my gosh! How are you still alive, Trench?
$600.
How are you alive?
You.
Did you add it to your gold bar?
Did you take
everybody shut the fuck up.
Easy.
Hold up.
This just highlights the importance of being a father.
I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy to be honest. Sorry.
Let's break.
$2,600 was just
sent.
sent.
My.
Bringing Trench back from the trenches.
Merry Christmas. Hey, sidebar.
Thank you so much.
Win it,
bro. You got to do a couple things, like we got no money. We got to like a couple different griff fucking things, like
I will have.
You got to do. You got to do Baby Shark, like a couple of the things.
Hey, to be fair, you should do the white thing.
What
you
is
should
the
do the white
total?
thing and donate a small sliver to an Orthodox church.
What is going on here?
Add it to the dono bar. We all want to see it.
Good on you guys.
Go full screen with that shit.
Amazing.
Just saying, if I was donating that much, I would at least appreciate a Baby Shark or anything else like that.
Yeah, you owe me a membership or a T-shirt or something easy. I get a T-shirt or a membership.
What are you talking about? No, it has nothing.
No, we're talking about.
I don't think he can designate to give you a
unless you donated.
If I was the reason that
Upload
Teriak was getting
forever.
dono like offs and ons, I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm the fucking reason
That's the
that you
difference
get money.
between that's the difference between me and you.
Yeah, well, this is chat
What,
wins.
that makes
in
you
this.
better than me?
This
Chat
is chat
wins. Chat wins here, not you, bro. Chat wins here.
This is chat getting
I
a
think
wild
this
hair
is
up
the
its
most
ass.
easy's ever gotten.
Bro,
in one
easy.
stream.
28
Here's
cents.
the question. Real
You
question.
should definitely
How are we gonna
donate
get
a
to
couple of
10K?
pennies to an
Like,
Orthodox
I've
church.
watched you
Gotcha.
enough, bro.
Can we get to 10K?
Yeah.
I got that screen clipping.
At this
Oh.
point, it
Fucking
might
10K.
well be.
Speakeasy is at his
Like we kind of have to at this point.
Give some to
Speakeasy's
the
at
Lord.
You don't get to like
He's on-
8-6 without going
That's
10K.
or,
you know, might
hold
as
on.
well.
That's orgasm face. That's orgasm face right there. That's orgasm face. So let's just look away. That's orgasm face. Look away. Look away. Look
You
away,
guys are
y'all.
absolutely amazing.
Look away. Look away, y'all. We don't want to see this.
I got goosebumps right now.
Orgasm right now.
Yeah, orgasm
There
face.
is-
Let's look away. Look away.
Guys, there is the ultimate
You
silver
fucking
lining to
winners.
all of this. The ultimate silver lining to all of this. This entire
Easy, I'll put you
this
now screen
entire
clipping in the bar chat.
this entire
That-
dono
you
war.
put what?
Wait, what'd
I'll
you
put you a screen clipping of your picture there in bar chat.
The best thing about this dono
Oh,
war.
this. Okay, I like this. I like this now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that. It's a good memory.
It's a hobby.
The
Some
best
other-
thing about this dono war that's happening right now with chat and whatnot is that because these are not on YouTube, YouTube gets none of this money. It all goes.
All those
to
other
Speak.
ones, yeah, that's true.
The
you
everything
guys-
after the 300, it all goes to Speakeasy. That's the best thing. YouTube gets absolutely
fucking
none
go.
of it.
Let's fucking
Absolutely none of
Good
it.
shit.
go. Fuck those
Google.
fucking communist pieces of shit.
Postmodernists.
You guys
Oh,
are.
sorry. Yeah,
Okay,
my bad.
wait,
My
hold
bad.
on.
My bad.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
All right, I want to
Why'd
agree.
you call him that though?
I can't thank you guys enough. Honestly, thank you so much. I can't. You guys have blessed me so much. That's
It's a Christmas miracle.
Salute, good sir.
Yep. That's the next
Seriously,
3 Christmas.
salute.
if you want it to be.
Season's
Salute to you.
tidings.
bless
For
you
the
guys.
season's
I'm gonna
tidings.
pour a
Merry
shot for you.
Christmas.
I'm pouring a shot for you. Anybody else want to pour a shot for fucking Speakeasy? You guys,
thanks.
But I don't.
you guys
drink
want to, you guys want to fucking pour a shot with me?
Yeah, give me about
I
30
got a
seconds
beer.
to get
I
a
don't
rum
drink.
bottle.
All right, 30 seconds, and we're gonna have a fucking drink for Speakeasy.
I like it. I like it.
But you should drop a C note in an Orthodox church coffer. Pay it forward. 1 C note.
You guys,
All right,
you
you-
guys are absolutely
That ain't
amazing.
10%.
Fucking badasses. You
All right, you guys ready? You guys ready to have a shot for Speakeasy and his family, Alicia, and his family?
I
Okay.
appreciate
And what
that.
a very
Cheers,
Merry
boys.
Let's
Christmas.
fucking go. Let's fucking go. You ready?
Your salute first shot.
All right, cheers, cheers, y'all. Cheers, y'all. Cheers.
Salute.
Cheers.
Oh, shut up. Cheers.
You guys, thank you so much.
I love
What
this
happened? Are
community.
you crazy?
God loves
Oh.
this community, and God blesses us all.
Amen.
That's right.
Are you crazy?
That's right.
Device is not connected. I don't know if you switch something off. Oh, there you go.
Does Are You Crazy ever say anything?
Oh, wait,
I
that was-
always see him pop up,
Yes,
like, look at the camera,
he's
and then
here.
disappear.
What
He
happened? Where'd
tries,
he
but
go?
then you cut him off and then he can't speak.
Every once in a while, he has internet problems. It seems like.
Oh,
but
there he
yeah,
is.
he's been around.
It was showing him back there, and then I said that it put him back.
Yeah,
He's got-
something
he's got
dropped
an
out on his
amazing beard.
microphone. I don't know.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
You guys are
been
amazing.
around.
You guys are amazing. And like this is like where we were gonna wrap it up, but I'll wait. We're gonna wait another.
Wait.
Come on now,
minutes.
you can, yeah.
Come
You
on.
wait
now.
another.
Wait
I'll,
to get
wait
some.
I'll
another
suffer
20,
a
like
tired day
10,000.
tomorrow because you guys are just amazing.
Let's go.
You
You can't
guys
go
are-
off on this
Go on,
like
Chad.
that.
It's only
Speakeasy,
40
come on.
more.
Yeah, I'm
Hang
gonna
out.
say goodbye now, just in case I get booted.
What? No, you gotta stay. No, actually,
Golden Goose
you
Light
have to
is
stay.
Point,
You have to
like-
stay. Actually, Trench, like
You are the
you're just
You
you just
can't
stay.
follow me on social media
And
because I'm
all
banned
of
from
us-
all of
Trench
it.
is
all
the
of us
best
are
actor
expendable.
that's happening. Him leaving
All of us
means
are
that they
expendable.
did it
Trench,
off.
you have to stay.
Yeah, Trent, you got to stay.
You gotta stay. You're the conduit
You're the
for
toy.
allowing all of this to happen, bro. You
You're
are
the
the
toy.
conduit.
But-
you
but-
leaving
but-
stops
Well,
this
see,
whole
if I could
operation.
convince him to cook him and then bring him back, it'd give more to the stream.
All right.
I can't or I would. We need to get easy to 10,000 even.
I mean,
Well, let's fucking go.
Right?
Well, let's fucking go.
Fucking
1,000.
All right, fire up another debate and let me start spurting
Yeah.
out.
$96
All
left.
right. Let's have a debate. Fucking hamburger versus hot dog.
Asbestos and lead paint
That
was a
ketchup hot
scam.
dog
What,
really
what about
sucked.
hamburger versus
Pizza.
hot dog? What about it?
Hot dogs way better. Hot dogs way
Hot
better.
dogs are way better.
No, hamburger.
Wait,
dog.
then
hamburger,
pizza?
hamburger's got something in it. At least give you some sustenance. I mean,
Oh, hamburgers. I thought you said
Yeah.
hot dogs are better than pizza. I was going to say, y'all crazy?
No, I said
No,
pizza.
no. We're not. Pizza wins, obviously. Pizza wins.
Put one of the fucking
Every day, all
Anyone who
day.
chooses hot
But
dogs over
anyways.
pizza, come on.
This
Yeah,
is really
crazy.
ironic. I'm taking the
burgers
hamburger
versus hot
side
dogs.
while I'm eating a hot dog. So.
Oh shit! What the hell?
burgers versus
If
hot
you're
dogs.
wishing it's a hamburger. I got it.
Yeah, I wish it was a hamburger, bro.
I like how
Yeah.
you're so systemically suppressed. That all you could put on that hot dog is ketchup.
Did I see
right.
only ketchup on that hot dog? No mustard?
it was a weird-looking hot dog.
This
Hold
is
on,
a,
That's
deep-
crazy.
Mustard
a
on there,
peek,
too.
a peek into the way that I do things when it comes to hot dogs. At least when it comes to my own personal life, that's how I like to eat my hot dogs. I love ketchup.
That's
I bet
it.
you he,
That's all
I
you
bet
got.
you he
That's
knows
all
his
you
dad,
got.
and
Come
he's
on.
never been in the trap before.
What trap?
I like
What?
ketchup.
What is,
Exactly. You don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
What about
Does it
some
matter?
mayonnaise?
We're
What
talking
does-
about
it doesn't
taste.
sound like-
We're
doesn't
talking
sound
about
like it
taste.
matters.
You're saying a trap is some sort of taste? Come on.
Can you see the visual of a hot dog with mayonnaise hanging all over it?
No,
Mayonnaise,
nobody likes.
mustard, and ketchup.
nobody
That's bomb.
wants mayonnaise on a fucking
Just-
hot dog.
just
bro.
get-
I don't.
I'm just
I put
saying.
mayonnaise
No,
on
but-
hot dogs.
Just
For me, it was funny watching
See,
two
that's how
people
I know
debate
I'm
that
white.
don't have any black friends.
Oh,
I'm just-
no, JS,
Listen.
you like mayonnaise on hot dogs?
Yeah, he does.
Yep, there you go.
Mayonnaise
Out.
on hot
You're
dogs.
out.
This
You're out.
man.
Nobody likes mayonnaise on hot dogs. You're out.
What's wrong with mayonnaise?
Absolutely.
No,
not.
You're out. You're out. Okay.
These
Okay.
guys are not real. They are not real people.
What?
I know, listen, and
Listen.
I like mayonnaise. Don't get me
I
wrong.
am not
I
Voltaire.
like
Don't
mayonnaise.
even get me
Not
started.
on a hot dog, a little bit.
What?
Because mayonnaise
What
and
about
ketchup.
fries? It's
So-
good fries. Like you would wait 1 sec. You wouldn't eat garlic mayo with fries.
You want mixed
Yeah.
mayo? with
No,
ketchup?
no,
You
no
have
mayo, no mayo.
fries
with
sometimes. If you
fries.
get
What the
mayo and
fuck
ketchup and mix
kind
it
of
together,
heresy are
that's
you
actually
talking
good for fries.
You
Yeah.
can't. Okay, but you
That's
can't.
Irish
Hold on.
slave
Hold on.
On
You
a
can't.
hot
You can't.
dog, dude,
You
it's
can't
just-
argue
Those
the
hot sauce on a
strength.
hot dog.
Hold on. You can't argue
Oh, so
the
you've been
strength
around.
of
You've been around
a. You
currency.
can't
Hold on,
argue the strength of
wait
a
minute, hold on,
fucking
hold on.
anything. If
Let
you-
me
if-
hear what
if-
Are You Crazy saying
Hold-
about it.
My gosh, you can't strength of
You
it.
gotta add pickle juice to your fry sauce.
Oh shit.
What? Yes, you can.
Oh shit.
Ketchup,
Yeah.
ketchup, mayonnaise, and pickles.
I,
Well, you
I
can't-
had one of those.
Hold up. I want
wives
to.
that
Are You
added
Crazy's
everything
mic's
to
a little
anything.
low. He was saying
No, I
something. I was
remember
trying to hear what he was
Yeah,
saying.
let him cook.
It was not. I was just carrying on easy. I'll fix
Oh,
my mic.
Oh, okay.
I
okay,
had
okay.
one
It
of those
sounds good
ex-wives.
now. Like
I
the
turned
mic
it up a
sounds
little
okay.
bit too.
Thank you.
Had one of those ex-wives. Yeah.
Yeah, I
oh,
just,
this sounds good. Let's try it out.
I thought it was low.
Yes, Kokomo. Yes, maybe you left and just came back. Trench has gone through the trenches,
Yeah. Yeah.
The Lord will be with you.
and that bringing Trench through the trenches bring the dono goal up to 2,868%. Listen,
Fucking go, guys.
Sam, especially for William and Eclipse, but for all of you, okay? Spam the W's and the crowns in the chat for chat, okay?
Seriously.
Spam them. That's
This has
that
been
you
a
guys
great night.
just
I don't know we can do that. Guys
murk
throwing around money like that,
the
that
dono
just
goal.
smacks of white supremacy and all that.
This is
It's racist, man.
Holy shit!
That was a-
Voltaire
wait
had
a
the
minute.
face.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
my
You
God.
said Earlier,
Earlier
you claimed.
How does he have a beard and look like a toddler at the same time?
Wait,
What the fuck is going on?
Trench. Earlier, you claimed a mender was saying that
I don't see that.
White
You've got a beard.
Now I just fucking totally brain farted because of what you just said.
It is uncanny though, to be fair, easy.
You think I was gonna look like a fucking French person?
French.
Oh, bonjour, madame. Comment ça va?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it is our second language, even though hardly.
Is that volume any
anyone-
better? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Is that volume any better?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You were good. Yeah, you were
Okay.
good, bro.
All right. Thanks.
No, but
Damn
with First
soft,
Amendment, I could have been quiet and then asked my question in turn, and he still would have obfuscated it. Because
No, that's not what I was gonna say. No, I was gonna say something about what you just said. Now, you said something a minute ago about systemic oppression or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
white people throwing money around.
Oh, yeah, you're like white people. You were like people throwing the money around shows the white supremacies or something. And I was like, that's like the opposite because you were saying earlier a mender was claiming black equals poor. So now you're saying white equals rich.
You guys are really all racist. I was just playing devil's advocate earlier when I was
Some kind of
attacking him.
A late great legend once told me, and I'll quote him exactly. Everybody's a little racist sometimes.
I'm as racist as they come. I say the N word because it makes my teeth white.
I like to quote Lil
I don't know if that works like that, but
I'm racist against white people.
But
That's clear.
Did you say I'm racist against white people?
I did. I am.
Also, not
White people
Voltaire.
are pretty crazy,
I
I
can
get
now
it.
confirm and will concede that you
They're
are
crazy.
actually not Voltaire. Good job.
I am not Voltaire. Thank you. Yeah, this is the whole point I've been trying to make this entire time, and well, now you can just enjoy the beauty of my face.
He played. He was in. He was one of the two guys in Big Lebowski. What was his name? Not.
But here's
not. What's his
Here's
name?
the thing, Tom Hawk. It's okay to be
Not
racist
Buscemi,
so
no.
long as you're racist against everybody, including your own race.
Jeff go.
Not.
then you're
like
just a
certain
prick.
races a
Not
little
Jeff,
more
his-
than
his,
others.
His partner.
No, it's society's way right
Damn, how
now.
many
It's
are there?
okay to be racist as long as you're not white.
There's
Yeah.
only 3.
Or it's okay
No,
to be
but what I'm
racist
saying
as
is
long
that's
as you
the
hate
answer.
everybody equally. That's nonsense.
Yeah,
This
because if
guy
you
that
hate
licks
everybody
salt.
equally, then you're not a hater. You're just a cunt.
A follower trying to follow the trend
Say
of
that word
racism.
again. Sorry.
What cunt?
That's it. You got a certain way of saying it there.
Well, it's very specific and very. We all know what that means, right?
I don't think
we all,
so.
we
Yes,
all
yes.
know what that
John
means.
Goodman.
This is what
John
I've always.
Goodman.
This is what
Voltaire
I've always
from
come
John
down
Goodman.
to, like a breakdown of what's
Sorry.
actually.
I had my.
Hold up, let me
Yes,
say
gonna do
this
some
real quick.
splits over there. Watch out.
My breakdown of what I think is actually happening when people say they're racist, right? Is actually what it is like there's certain people that like happen to grow up in certain places and they had personal experiences with certain phenotypes throughout their life, and they've developed in their pattern recognition a distaste for this certain phenotype in their area, right?
Poor
Someone who
taste.
grows up, some white dude that grows up around a lot of like thugged out black dudes, and they treat him like he's a little white boy piece of shit, blah blah blah, right? His whole life. If he doesn't like black people, is it actually that he's racist, or because his anecdotal experiences with black people has made him recognize a pattern of what happens between him and black people?
No, I
Are
like
you
the argument
suggesting
because
that
hold on.
this guy's environment-
Hold on. I like the argument because is this not the entire community of everybody through racism?
No, it's not.
This is
How is it
using
not?
the left. One sec. What
It's
Voltaire
not
mean? One
everybody.
sec. What
Period.
Voltaire means
End
is
of
this is
story.
basically it's
How about the
beautiful
total
because it's
opposite?
using the left's own logic against them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about if you run? What if you grew up around black?
Everyone's
kids?
an individual. We all have our own experiences. Right? So some guy, some old white man that's like, oh, I hate black people. Is he actually just like a racist person, or
I
did
haven't
he
said
have
much in a long time.
individual experience that made him
So-
not like black people? Is that what's going on?
What
is racist?
Can I answer? I haven't said much in a long time.
Yeah, I
Let me say
like
one
it,
thing.
JS. Let me hear you.
What about the opposite? What about if I hung out? What if I grew up and hung out around black kids and I learned the pool's empty, but they love to climb trees and I love to climb trees. And I started to like to climb trees and I like hip hop music and I dress kind of like a thug when I'm growing up, but I'm a white kid. And I fit in with them because I listen to that music.
Great.
And I don't like
Does
the,
it not-
I don't like the rednecks. I don't like the boots they wear and those stupid hats. And I hate
This is
country
the Baker
music.
Mayfield defense. This is the
Does it not make sense you fit in there specifically? Hold on.
No, JS, I would say that's the same thing. It's a pattern recognition that you enjoyed. You fit in more with those people. You had a pleasant
That would be a
experience.
personal choice.
It's not racist. That's why.
My
I call
Oh,
it
sorry.
racist.
Let me hear what you're asking, JS. Sorry.
Is that racist?
Oh yeah, no. I'd say no. I
Yeah.
think
No,
it's a pattern
yeah.
recognition. Is what I'm trying to get.
Just because,
as for
hold on, fellas.
Just like if you grew up not liking gingers because you had
Fellas, so
bad
just-
experience with gingers.
Yeah, but
You want
would that
to,
be
at least
racist?
you want to,
They got no soul.
just because you actually adhere to the just because you adhere to the
For fuck's
culture
sake,
of
Voltaire.
just because you adhere to the just because you adhere to the culture doesn't mean you fucking are some sort of fucking trying to copy or
if it doesn't make
No,
you
that's
more
not what
he's
he's
saying
saying.
is it racist?
He's
What
just
is-
asking. He's asked me the opposite of my question. Like instead of having a bad experience, your experience is good. You fit in more with the black people.
Yep.
Your experience with the rednecks is like, yo, what's wrong with these fucking retards with cowboy hats? This look, you know. And I would say, yeah, no, that's not racist either. This is why I'm bringing up the pattern recognition, because as human beings, this is what we are. We are pattern recognition machines. We make our future predictions off of pattern recognitions. We take risks. This is what separates us from animals. But like we make our predictions off of a pattern recognition. So if someone grows up having good experiences with black people and say bad experiences with white people, they would have a disdain towards white people, and it wouldn't be racist either.
But
I don't
that's
think
not
it's
happening at
racist. I think
scale.
it's actually a result of your what we do as human beings is a pattern
well, it's like
recognition.
it's like I said it's like I said pattern recognition with the basically stereotypes, right?
But what's up with self-hating whites?
Then so
being
what is
racist
racist?
against
Well, that's
themselves?
the
Because they
opposite
didn't
of
grow
our
up around
fucking.
people hating on them, and most whites didn't really grow up around niggas like I have. Like it's
Because they think
you're not
if they
hating
do
them
that
because of
shit,
their
then
skin
they'll
color.
be one of them. It's the
You're not-
most
Yep.
pathetic
No,
shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
but they don't
Cherry
want to be.
X-ray,
They don't
Cherry
want to be.
X-ray.
No. he's
I
not.
know.
It's
I
an
know.
anecdote.
They'll never be accepted. Do you know what I mean? Like
No,
it's
it's
like
an
Rachel
anecdote because
Dolezal.
they
It's
don't
like
want-
that bitch Rachel
Hold on,
Dolezal. It's pathetic.
Hold on.
This
because
isn't true though.
Hold on,
Trent,
they're not all Rachel Dolezals though. is what I'm
Trent,
getting at.
you're
The
saying
majority
what
aren't.
you're saying right now is this doesn't happen with white people. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying it doesn't happen to scale. Yeah, there's a few white people that it happens to, but that's
okay.
But
So
that's
it's
at
Well,
a
wait, no,
far-
wait. So, but like, I think you're taking this in an anecdotal thing, because there is going to be places that are predominantly black, predominantly Hispanic, predominantly
we take the
Chinese,
whole-
and they look at the white person like, "Yo, fuck this fucking trailer park trash over here."
But if we look at the whole-
fucking inbred fucking
predominantly
trash,
Gringo.
get out of here.
No, but if we look
I'm
at the
sorry.
whole, sort of like that whole per capita thing
But
that Nick
but
Fuentes was trying to explain.
is, and that's just such as life. And like you're trying to hold them accountable just because that's Like,
No, I was just asking a
like,
question. I was
Well,
curious.
Trench, don't you think that's what like you'll see it happening now? A lot of white people are saying now, look, just because I'm white, I'm not allowed to voice my opinion, but I have to sit here and listen to all this shit from black people. To me, like
Well, after a
after, but at the same time, it was a thing. Always like
and let me
The
put a
problem is
caveat on it.
it's a cultural phenomenon. At that point, it's a cultural phenomenon.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, guys. Kokomo with a big 50. In case I forget, Merry Christmas, Speakeasy and Alicia. Merry Christmas to you as well, Kokomo. And you also got to get one of these. Hearing this song so many times tonight, too, I gotta go watch Scarface after this.
Making my nose itch.
Whoa.
Disavow.
Hey, I was 18, all right?
I was 18. I get it. I was a degen in my past, too. Don't worry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was a complete degen, probably worse, so don't worry.
We gotta love Jesus from putting our heads through too many walls.
Yes. Yeah.
Fair.
Right. But anecdotally,
Big wall.
all right, and like so me, I'm a contextual racist, right? If you do things that I think would make your ancestors cry, like I'm like, ugh, you're a waste of your color of skin. You're terrible. Like, background story. I'm Scottish. Let me finish talking, guys.
What's the arbitrary date you're picking for an ancestor?
I'm Scottish and black, right? So I grew up in the hood of Kansas City, and around all the black kids, I had the white mother, and they were incredibly racist to me. Right? Moved to the suburbs in high school. Right? A little yuppie white kids, half black. So I got both ends of that spectrum. So I have a really unique form of racism.
Yeah, I'm glad.
So
you
when
had
I
your
see,
journey, bro.
so when I see somebody like a hood nigga Tyrone walking down the street and he looks dangerous and sketchy, I'm crossing the street. When I see fucking
my brother's name is Tyrone. You don't down on him like that.
When I see Dwayne,
Listen, my brother's name Tyrone. That's racist. That's racist. My brother doesn't do that. That's racist.
When I see Dwayne with SS Thunderbolt tattoos underneath his eyes and like like a smile like a jack-o'-lantern.
Now you saying Dwayne?
I fucking
Dwayne is good shit too.
Okay, guys, hold up. We're all talking at the same time. Hold up. We're all talking.
Yeah, nobody.
You walk around looking
be
like
fair,
the
Trench. I do get what you're saying.
Yeah,
right? Be fair, but honestly,
you look
if
like
you
you got an
see,
AK in
let's
your
be
back
like,
pocket,
just be
bro.
honest, right?
I'm
If you see
handsome.
someone that looks like me, you're probably crossing the street too, right?
Dude, I'm hairy.
Be
I'm tatted
real.
up.
It's okay. I don't care. I know what I look like, bro.
Although,
It's okay. I did this to myself. I know what it looks like.
We're tatted. We're hairy.
I lived my life.
We're handsome dudes.
Due to the whole septic theory,
wait, guys,
I would
before
cross the
y'all
street
start
with
talking,
different
hold up. Before y'all keep interrupting there, I want to make a point here. But if you see a black man in a business suit with a suitcase in his hand, you're not going to cross the road.
Yeah, no one's gonna be scared of Tomahawk, dude.
This is my point. Exactly. It's not. It's a lot of that has to do with other things that are involved, not
Yes,
the
it's
color
threat
of the
risk
person.
assessment.
Wouldn't be racial in
I see
nature.
someone hooded up. I don't want to know if they're a
I'm
black,
making
white,
racist fucking overtones in it. I look at that dude with the SS Thunderbolts
If
and I'm
you're
like, wow,
nicely
what a
dressed,
hog.
people will
If
not
I
run
may,
away from you. If you are put together, people will not run away from you. That's the whole point. That's why the whole racism thing argument falls apart immediately.
This is my point here.
immediate
Exactly what
scrutiny.
I'm saying.
Because
When
all
you're-
of these descriptors, all of these descriptions, all of these little traits that other people will have in spite of their race has nothing to do with race.
Well, it's 2025. There's Black Hell's Angels riding around here.
If I may, though, if I
race
may,
swapping exists.
Many of them, too.
what if
What's wrong with the
to
Hells
defend
Angels?
racism?
I didn't
and
say
why-
there was
why-
anything
why-
wrong with it. I said now it's 2025. Now there
Here,
are
let's hear
black
what
Hells
let's hear
Angels.
what Terry
Okay.
has to say about
Yeah,
it. 'cause I think he's gonna try and
let me. I
make
want to
a point.
defend racism here because,
Okay.
like, in
Oh,
terms of the
defend
aspect of like,
racism.
why-
Whoa, whoa,
hold
yeah.
on, you Scottish.
Hey, let me cook, boys. Let me cook, right?
Fucking-
Because
you fucking-
I
You're
told
not
you
gonna
I'm
say
hot,
it, though.
okay?
You're not gonna
Okay,
say
one
it.
second, one sec, guys, one second,
Yeah.
so we can hear what he's gonna
Dude,
say.
I already jumped down my throat. Yeah, so like this is why we can never get rid of racism. Because, for example, right, if I'm like making jokes, I mean, just making jokes back and forth, ribbing all this kind of shit. Like, let's say, for example, JS, and I start like bringing up Cletus from like Simpsons and all this kind of shit. And like why, like, if I'm able to like make fun of like someone for like being fat or whatever in terms of physical appearance, why can't they make fun of the skin color or go down that line? Do you know what I mean? Because technically that's racist. But some of the funniest jokes are racist.
Because
So you know what they'll say is Ariak, right? Like the whole idea behind it. Hold up, let me give my answer, and then you guys can all go. I kind of want to get on this for a second. I think like the idea of thatTeriak is like.
No, hold on. He called me out. It'd be like.
Oh,
if I called
okay,
you-
good. Then fuck you, then, JS.
Hold on, Terry. It'd be like if I called you a turf cutter or a Tory or a thick Mick or a tater tot or a Teg.
Yeah, that's creative.
Or a Sid or a.
Yeah, but there's a TOS.
Nick.
Oh, hold up. Sorry, guys.
Hey,
Sorry,
bro.
JS. Sorry, I gotta interrupt you for a minute. And I
didn't say any
don't.
of
They
the really
didn't do
bad
this for any elimination or
worse.
anything. You guys are fucking amazing. Okay. William and Eclipse both just sent me $700 each.
I gotta go. Good night.
To get us over the 10,000. Okay.
Let me say goodbye.
Thank you, Bar. I want to pitch.
No, you don't have to say
Fuck.
goodbye. You're not going nowhere, Trench. You're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
This was a mutual agreeing of getting Speakeasy over 10K. So
Nice.
Let's fucking go.
Congratulations, bro.
baby.
So I
Big
don't
timer.
think Speakeasy had any plan on this, but like,
Thank the Bar. I want a picture.
you pass
Hey, this is
other
a blessing.
than saying, let's do this.
God is
after it
watching.
started happening,
God is watching.
and like, fuck yeah, yep, God is watching.
Easy, update that fucking bar so I can get a picture.
Yeah, we'll
All
take a
right, hold
screenshot
up.
too. Hold it up. Yeah, buddy. Man, alt board.
Fuck yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Wow.
Now point at that damn thing.
Look at this.
Oh, keep pointing. One more.
I don't even know what to say. You guys are
fucking
absolutely
badasses.
amazing.
Thank you, Izzy.
You fucking badasses.
I love it.
Oh, cool.
You guys
All
are absolutely amazing.
So for $500 a pop, I will come nuke your channel.
But I don't have a channel. So fuck you.
Oh man, you're absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you so much. Thank
it
you.
is better that it
so,
would be better
so much.
and is better than anything that Sarah could ever come up with.
That's I mean I can't
Are we
thank
really
you guys enough.
talking about
Here,
the
let me
fucking
see.
tomato?
Let me do
That's
let me do a little
It's
something
just a
here
passing comment. Just a passing comment.
for the chat.
You
as
need to
well.
quit
One
talking
sec.
about her. You just need to quit saying her name altogether. I don't
It
want to hear
doesn't
this
fucking
fucking
matter
matter.
anymore.
She's a tot.
It's failed.
We don't give tots fucking names. They're called tot.
But at the same time, they're goofies of the day. I'm just
Let me do one of these.
Just
here.
probably goofy every fucking day. So I'll give.
Let's give out some memberships.
I mean, you might as well go fucking subscribe to her OnlyFans.
Oh yeah.
No.
Let's give out
That's-
some memberships. Let's hope we
Gang,
get
gang.
some good names.
Why the hell would you?
Let's
wanna
hope we get some good names here.
20. Oh
You
shit!
know that one. Sweet auntie and
Let's
Superhero.
hope we get
Let me
some
drop
good
my
names.
sub. Let me drop
Hell
my
yeah,
membership.
speak.
Yeah.
I can't believe it, man. That's
Trench got
Oh,
one.
Trench.
Hey, Trent, you wanted one,
deserve
you
it.
got one. Look at that.
There you go,
Merry
yeah.
Christmas.
gang, gang.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Big
That's
things up in
perfect.
here.
But yeah, to JS's point, I think that JS should, because it's creative in terms of coming up with funny names to call like different people and all that kind of shit. Because even in Ireland, like the whole thing is like racism is part of my culture. Because the Dublin person is racist against the Cavan person, who's racist against the Cork person, and it's like it's part of the
Scots
crack.
Irish.
Well, you go to
Yeah,
Asian
and by the
countries,
way,
they're racist to
I
each
don't know
other.
if anything
Heavy,
I said there
heavy,
was.
man.
TOS.
That's why I
just
don't
went
like you.
through
I
a
got all
list
that
of
Scotch
names.
Irish blood up
But
in me.
there were some
Ugh.
bad ones. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
even read the bad ones. There was
It's like primordial. That's I knew it.
Even
the
with
point
the
I
bad
was just
ones,
making,
though,
like,
if you come
Have
up with a
some more
culture that
fun
looks
words.
at all of that and
There's really
kind of-
only one word we really can't say.
We could do
Oh, I say it all the
more
time.
Memberships.
Yeah, well, don't say it here. Don't.
Yeah,
don't
I don't have a Burger Crown King.
This guy says
I
it
don't
all
have a
the
Burger
time.
King
He's
crown.
You
And
wild
it's
cunt.
Jew. No, I'm kidding.
Prince of Dogs coming in with a gifted 10 memberships. Shout out to you, dogs, you legend.
Salute.
Hey, look who it is. Welcome,
Fire up the
welcome.
space laser.
Ooh.
G'day,
Let's
mate.
fucking go. Let's fucking
Oh, we out
go.
here
For
smoking with
this
cigarettes and doing
love,
hood
y'all,
wet
much
tanks.
love and cheers. Yo, Jack of Blades, Merry Christmas and love to you as well.
I mean,
I'm
you
not
know,
gonna lie.
I gifted 10 memberships, but when you see like several $300 and $1,200, like, it's like
Are you crazy? Member for 17 months.
wish I
Legend. William Eclipse, very good thing you did. Long time win for you. Merry Christmas to all. Merry
Legit, I
Christmas
reckon-
to all
So what she said, I did think
Speak.
for a very
You
long
were.
time.
I reckon about an hour and a bit ago, I was driving. I've been listening to the stream. It's like, yeah, we've only got 30 minutes left on the stream. And I've been stuck in traffic for like ages. Had to do Christmas shopping. I've just had like a small curry for an early dinner. You guys are still here. And there's all this trench business that's been going on, which has been fucking epic.
Yeah.
You know?
Trench
But man, it's a testament to how awesome your channel is. and
It would have been better.
It's a
After
testament
all
to your
that,
channel, my friend.
all that
just like-
generosity, I couldn't
This
bring
movie would've
myself
had
to just wrap it up yet. You know,
It's well deserved. It's well deserved. I've been here. I've been here for the whole of 5 minutes in this
Yes,
community,
absolutely.
and man, you're a real one. Really,
I appreciate
really
that
appreciate
big
you,
time.
and everyone in the
Like a
chat
makeup
appreciates you
VK
too.
tonight, like a makeup VK night.
Yeah, let's start VK. Yeah. Let's do that now.
What a
Well, we can
deal.
do VK
Let's
for
start
the next
a
6
VK
hours.
right
Let's do a 6 hour VK. Let's go.
He has his
This sounds like
business,
let's do it.
and he
Sidebar, easy.
stays to his business, which is appropriate. So, like,
I really
Like
enjoyed
Sony
the other
Bonos.
day
Night, bro.
about how to
That's-
convert
that's
people and
how
what
it
the
goes.
best strategy was, and we continued a little bit of it on Teriak's channel. I'm throwing down the gauntlet from my position still to this day. You will convert more people with psychology and speaking to them in their psychology religious language than relics that they don't believe in already, and fucking hammering them down with tag, especially Teriak, if you don't know how to fucking
Bro,
use the
comrade.
argument correctly.
Comrade, I have the
Psychology.
nuke, okay? I have the motherfucking nuke. I've been telling easy, any atheist, any place, anywhere, anytime, motherfuckers. I have the nuke. I'm going to use Nietzsche against these motherfuckers. I'm going to use their own God against them. I'm telling you, boys, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be spectacular. I'm going to use their own heroes against them. I'm going to use their own motherfucking heroes
He believed in
against
some
them.
weird
I'm going to
Gnostic
destroy
god of
atheism.
nothingness and
Yes.
stuff.
Nietzsche,
The
isn't
reason-
Nietzsche that Russian dude that created
I
electricity?
will wipe
Which is why
that
he's a
ideology
degenerate,
off the
which is
face
why
of
both
the
communists
All right,
and
all right,
Nazis
all right.
love
We can't hear
Nietzsche.
each other, guys. We can't hear each
Communists
other.
and Nazis love Nietzsche because he's a fucking another one of these Gnostic, worldly fucking materialists. Not
Hey,
grounded
why
in
is
Christian
that?
morality.
No.
Yes, that's
What-
exactly why
Okay,
they
Trench.
love him.
One sec. Trench. Was it Nietzsche an atheist?
He's a Gnostic. He's a Buddhist. He might as well be a fucking atheist. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
okay.
Final answer. Yes.
He might as well be an atheist. Okay, then why is the madman? Why is the madman holding up the lantern? One sec, and saying, "I seek God." Why is his mouthpiece saying, "I seek
Why do
God"?
atheists? Why do
If he's an
atheists go?
atheist,
Why do
if he's
atheists
an
go to the
atheist,
church
then
of
why is it a
Satan?
problem?
Because they love all the themes, and at the end of the day, every fucking atheist knows God is. They're just in rebellion.
JS is
at least the agnostic.
He's just on the couch going,
At least the
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If Nietzsche was an atheist, why is he saying he seeks God? Why is the madman saying we have a problem?
Bro,
because he knew very well the nihilism that atheism brings.
Because the righteous one. One sec, gentlemen. The righteous one takes note of the house of wicked and brings that house to ruin. I believe that is Proverbs, gentlemen. So I believe in terms of like being able to use their own literature against them. I suggest you take a trick or two from the old leprechaun. I'm offering you my Lucky Charms, and you're not fucking taking them, boys.
Which book is that?
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to have to destroy atheism myself. Holy shit!
What book is that? I want to know.
Hold on, be quiet.
What?
Teriak, what book is that quote from? Don't Google it.
Proverbs.
There's a book called Don't Google It.
Soy charms. That's why leprechauns are so short.
That's what I'm saying. This is another thing. I'm coming for the LGBT as well. Those motherfuckers took my rainbow. I'm coming for those motherfuckers
you
too.
are quoting
I've got a list. Okay?
You misunderstand
I'm like Santa Claus. Okay, I'm like Santa's little helper. I got a list and checking it twice.
Which book does he put that quote in? Which book is he?
Proverbs.
Proverbs. It's Proverbs.
But Krampus.
Yeah.
Which book is he using that prayer in?
The book is called Proverbs.
The book is called Proverbs.
Yeah.
What's that one about?
22:12 to be precise. Proverbs 22:12.
No.
Easy.
Which
if you want to read that quote and see if it was the same thing.
Were you quoting it from Nietzsche's position?
Wait, what are you talking about? The Nietzsche quote. Yeah, Nietzsche's saying as the madman, as his mouthpiece, with holding up a light as a light bringer, he's saying he seeks God, so he's not atheist. And
so
that's why
you said Proverbs 22:12?
Yeah.
The eyes of the Lord preserve knowledge, and he overthrows the words of the treacherous.
Wait, sorry, 21:12. 21:12. Sorry.
Oh.
No, but you're saying Nietzsche quotes this. But you're saying Nietzsche's using this quote.
But wait, it says...
I'm trying to establish context.
Hey, wait, Trench, let me read this real quick. It is here. The righteous man wisely considereth the house of the wicked, but God overthroweth the wicked for their wickedness.
Hey, read me Isaiah 45:7.
Well, the reason why I'm bringing up Nietzsche is Nietzsche's basically saying that he's not atheist. He seeks God.
Oh, he's
atheist. All right. Isaiah 45:7 says, sorry, one sec. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
Yes. I don't disagree.
So,
in order for there to be good, there has to be evil. There has to be a choice. One sec. If I mandate, this is one sec.
Is this your quote? I'm trying to establish context. Are you
no,
quoting
I'm just saying.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
This is why the socialisms and the communisms never works, because if you mandate charity, it's not charity. Charity has to be a choice. It has to be, because otherwise it's not good.
Guess what? Karl Marx, you know what he does?
Fuck Karl Marx.
No, but you know what he specifically uses in all his writings?
Plato.
No.
A pen.
No, keep that.
The Republic. Well, the Republic is one of the founding documents for the basis of the communist society.
No. I'm not talking about
and America.
Stuff.
Same principle.
Who else does Nietzsche? Excuse me. Who else does Karl Marx quote? What other quotes does he steal from in his writing?
I don't know.
Speaking of moral exemplars, Christianity. You guys need Christianity to ground to any morality.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Because use your tag argument, it has to be Christianity. But what does Nietzsche hate? What does Nietzsche hate and rail against and call a slave religion?
Yeah, but then he also criticizes for the Crusades. And he also criticized for being the Crusades, so it's also like a dangerous religion that causes violence, but it's also a cult religion. So it makes no sense. The critiques make no sense.
Double speak that you can't have your cake and eat it too. The Crusades are
That's what I'm saying.
I'm asking if you're catching this with me.
Oh yeah.
Well, like you can't be a base crusader.
You're yelling at me, but I don't disagree.
You can't be a base crusader and call for the destruction of Christianity and normative Christian culture as the slave religion that brings on the undermention.
because
Christianity is for undermentioned. That's his philosophy. Full stop. Mic drop. Nietzsche.
My God.
He has to ground all his morality, just like Karl Marx, because what you don't know is that Karl Marx makes all kinds of Christian Bible verses in all of his writings, right? And he says that Christianity should be destroyed. But his moral system is still built on the Christian virtue. It's the only time any of these guys that are materialists. Hold on. It's the only time any of these materialist guys bring up morality in any of their writing. Everything else is concerned with material and power and can I Gibbs and power and Gibbs power and who's got the Gibbs and who's got the power. And then the only time they mention morality is when they
these are all the problems that because this is all the problems that losing meaning gives you.
It's when they quote the Bible, and other than that, it's just Gnostic fucking nonsense. Listen, shut up. Other than that, it's just shut the fuck up.
No,
other than that, it's just Gnostic, Buddhist, landing the bird right now.
Real quick. Shit, now I forgot what I was gonna say.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He's talking to fucking Mike. Okay. So again, like I said, the reason why I done the Proverbs quote is that you're supposed to take note of the house of the wicked and show them how their position.
But you didn't take that quote. You were quoting Nietzsche, quoting fucking Proverbs, dude.
Yeah, I'm taking their own daddy, and I'm showing that their own daddy isn't even atheist.
But his daddy doesn't mean anything to him. It doesn't mean shit to him.
He does mean shit because how can you deny? One sec, Trench.
Everybody here knows this. You are off in left field.
Yep.
Okay. And this is why the communists and the Nazis both agree on Nietzsche.
Yeah, Trench. One sec, Trench. Real simple question.
What did I miss?
Wants no give him the floor. One simple question, please.
What did I just miss?
One simple question, Trench. I just have one simple question.
A degenerate power sim.
No, this is what I'm saying. They get upset as soon as they hear Nietzsche. Get upset. I try to show them Nietzsche.
No, there's better absolutist philosophers than fucking Nietzsche. How about fucking Mussolini? Mussolini's 10 times the philosopher than fucking.
Can you answer? Because you're a sensei, okay? Teach me.
Okay,
my daddy. Okay. What does love?
You want me to teach you or what?
Okay.
I thought you asked me to teach you.
Yeah. Can I ask a question?
I can't teach you with you talking.
Can I ask a question?
Mussolini.
What does love your enemy? Why are you so nervous? Why are you running? Why
you asked me to teach you? I'm teaching you, and you're still fucking talking.
Can you answer a question?
I guess.
Just answer one simple question. Okay. What does love your enemy mean?
Like in Ender's Game, I love my enemy.
No, when Jesus said
Ender's Game is a really bad example.
But you're fucking retarded.
No, when Jesus said love your enemy, what does this guy?
You didn't even know why Jesus raised the dead. Are you really having a theological argument with me? Why did Jesus raise the dead?
And a half a red herring. We're having red herring for Christmas dinner, boys.
It's not a red herring.
Roast red herring. What is going on? When Jesus said love your enemy, what did that mean?
Red herring?
I will answer that.
Turn a planet into lava.
Oh, it means
what's a red herring?
It means as a non-Christian, let me clarify. What that means is that you look for the good, even if you perceive that person to be an enemy.
Why does Jesus resurrect the dead? All of them, the good, the bad, the wicked, the fucking righteous, all of it. You answer the question for me, and I will answer your question.
I already answered the question.
Okay, why does Jesus raise the dead?
I told you what it means.
What's it mean?
It means look for the good, even if it's a perceived enemy.
No, it's for
no
judgment.
One's truly all evil or truly all good.
No, we have a different paradigm. We have different paradigms. Judgment. You don't know why Jesus raises the dead? Are you serious right now? Are you a Christian?
There's nothing got to do with the point I'm making.
No, that has nothing to do with it. So in
this game,
my point is, if you're going to argue fucking Christian theology against somebody, you should understand the religion. No, he's making a theological point.
He's trying to
He's
turn
appealing. He's trying to appeal to the religion.
Trench, what's going on here, right?
He wants to save the atheists and turn them into pagans.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
what he's
so
doing.
that, so that they can support communism or Nazism, just like their fucking pagan fucking
if it means we get rid of atheism.
Nietzsche.
I'm willing to accept the straw man, gentlemen. That is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
How many people did Nietzsche convert? How many people did Nietzsche convert to any religion?
Yeah, because they bastardized them.
Wow.
They bastardized them. They completely misunderstand it.
You're not listening.
Do you
to what he
misunderstand
actually
that Christianity is a
These
slave
guys,
religion that
bro.
needs to be destroyed?
Yeah, he's wrong. He's wrong.
What the fuck?
Christian
Why am I
ethics.
gonna
This is
put
why
my
you
trust
just, you,
in
this is
that?
why this is why Trench. One sec. This is why you can ask an
We have
atheist
two
very
different
simply.
worldviews.
Yeah.
We have two different worldviews because you don't have a
I
Christian
get that.
ethic.
I
You think
understand
people
that.
are fundamentally good and can be saved.
Hold up,
You
Jed,
know what's funny?
Chill for a second. Hold up,
Even-
everyone. No,
Okay.
dogs. Hold up. Just what I can explain to you because like Terex kind of explained it to me a few times. Like what he's trying to do here, right, is to make an argument from a worldview that isn't a Christian to prove that that God has to exist.
I
You
get what he's
understand?
trying to do. And
To
he
show
did.
atheists
I
that
watched
you're
him try to do it
stupid.
in a
Wait,
debate.
hold up. Wait, he's basically wants to say that atheists and show them that you're stupid, that you believe that there's no God, right? To make a claim that there's no God, you have to be dumb. That's
He's
what
trying to make a
get
he's
to,
trying to
right?
make a
And
logical
I
appeal.
can say wait I can say though right because I give a criticism out of everything, and I can say that I do see some spots where Teriak needs to work on it a little more for sure. But I do also see the path he's trying to get to. You know what I'm trying to say?
I get his path.
I say though, right?
The problem he's
It's
building a whole.
Teriak should just come to church. You know what I'm saying?
You just get
My
it.
point is,
energy,
even
Teriak,
if he's trying to convert them to paganism,
We'll get him there. You know what I'm
even
saying?
if he's trying to convert them to
I've
the
been
traveling
on this
sisterhood of pants, what I'm getting at is
Out of
Yes,
all this, I got
sisterhood of
really
pants,
confused
huh?
before because you guys were talking about the story of Ender's
What
Game.
kind of
We were like,
pendulum
I just want to point out this was supposed to be the roast of Tomahawk. But like I said, it's piling on the leprechaun, pile on the little guy. Okay,
he's
let's
trying
go.
to make
Yeah.
a logical appeal to scientific material
Empirical
rationalists
as well.
and
It was a good
psychology
movie.
speak.
Yeah, this
And
all started with
then
Trent saying
he wants them to
psychology.
believe in something he doesn't completely believe in, and he's trying to
What?
beat
No.
them with a
Well,
transcendental argument he doesn't
no.
understand.
I'm
Trent,
internally
let me-
critiquing their
let me see.
position.
This
I'm
is
not
why I can
offering them
see
a
where
position.
this is where I wait, Trent. This is, let me if I explain it to you this way, because this is why I can see why Teriak's trying to go here. Because when you talk to like atheists and you try to ask them, where's the mind? They'll say it's the brain. It comes from the brain. What do you mean? They'll say the material, the neurons firing, blah, 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 blah. This is where the mind is. And then if you say, well, can you point to where in the brain it is? Obviously, they'll say, well, no, it's all of the things. It's what's the word? It's
They believe in non-falsifiable
why am I
like UFOs.
emergent? That's what it is. It's emergent of the brain, right? That's why. So they believe things that are metaphysical are actually physical. So
they
he's
believe,
trying to show them that the metaphysical
my point.
God exists through the physical. Because that's the way their
And it's
brain.
what I'm saying is that's impossible.
Let me finish, motherfucker.
Folks,
Let
we
me
may need
finish.
another donation. Don't be shy.
Listen, you guys
He's
first.
trying to show them in the worldview that they stay in is that
I get it.
everything is
I
material.
get his point. I
But
get his
you're
point.
going
I've
three levels
caught his.
before you need
I've
to.
got his point. I've got his fucking point. It's proving
But you're saying
God,
psychology.
proving God, any God, the fucking flying
How about
spaghetti
instead of
monster.
saying
It's
psychology,
a
you did
non-falsifiable.
Did you not understand what the bro said? Let me fucking finish.
This motherfucker, dude.
I'm just saying.
psychology.
It's called
Did
a
you not fucking
non-falsifiable.
listen?
Can I have your
Bro
number?
said, "Let me fucking finish," and you had to interrupt him.
I'm way ahead of his point. I know his fucking point.
I'm way ahead of his point.
Well, he's in the future.
I get his point. He doesn't
in
even
the
fully
future,
get his
bro. You don't
point.
understand.
He doesn't fully get his point.
Ever again, because he knows your point already.
How is
Proving God. Okay,
I'm gonna say
you can
neither
take
of
the
you get
best debaters on earth, the very best #1 like professional God money debaters on earth.
Oh,
And
that's
one
not me,
atheist
bro. Relax.
and one fucking deist of any kind, and they will be debating what's called a non-falsifiable, meaning
No,
there is
wrong.
no tangible.
If you
No,
consider
correct.
us
It's called a non-falsifiable.
I'm giving empirical
I'm
evidence.
actually agnostic. I think both your arguments.
The
are
only
wrong.
thing that you can
And
argue
you're proving
for Christianity
why I'm
is why there's a called a transcendental argument. Jay Dower does it all the time. You can bring Andrew on here right now, and you can bring Jay on, and they will agree with me. I bet you $1,000. I will bring a debate. I will bring a debate. I'll bring all the philosophy professors from every university here right now, and I am right.
I will falsify.
I bet you $100.
What the fuck are you
There's like three conversations going on right now.
I don't think you understand
Nobody
the word.
hears you in the chat, just so you guys know. It's a lot of like,
You don't understand the word then.
I will falsify Jesus right now for you.
Just driving more people being agnostic or atheism.
Whoa.
You can't falsify Jesus. They accept him as a historical person. Are you talking about? Okay, let's clarify.
Is this going to turn into a
I'm
panel
trying to
of
be serious
acorns
in good
yodeling?
faith. I'm trying to be in good faith.
Yodeling.
Let me entertain you.
Okay, then Trench, let me ask you something. I get it. Listen, hold up. I get it.
I'm trying to falsify Christianity for him because he said Christianity is unfalsifiable.
No.
You're wrong.
I'm saying, talking about God, throw Christianity away. Any
is
God.
falsifiable. Find me a body.
Define false. What do you mean falsifiable?
What do you mean
what
find
aspect
you a
of
body?
Why is there no
what
evidence
aspect?
of? Why is there no evidence of Jesus' body found in the tomb?
Guys,
Why is
you're
there
going
no-
500 yards down the rabbit
What are we
hole.
doing? Where are
You
we
don't
going?
know.
No. I want to define
That's not
what he's talking about because
You're
there's a historical.
I'm agnostic
Hold on.
right now.
Guys,
Dude,
you
I've
guys
actually got a degree in this
Shut
shit.
up for a second,
Otherwise-
Trent. Everyone stop talking for a second. JS, you and Trent are talking about different things. He said God's he said God's not falsifiable, not Christianity's.
No,
not
he's got to
falsifiable.
define what he means. What we're talking about Christianity. Christianity is very real. I can go to any church.
Wait,
man.
what?
There's a historical Jesus that even the academics acknowledge.
Oh my God!
There is an academic
This is
historical
not-
Jesus.
okay, we're going
Yes.
somewhere else now.
No,
Can I say something?
I want
We're
to
jumping
define
all
what
over the
now.
place.
I don't even
It's not
know
all
what
over the
fuck
place.
is happening. I'm
It's not all over
trying
the
to
place. We
absorb
worked
it
our
all.
way down, so we
don't
know
what's
God's
happening.
real.
I
You
don't
work
like
your way
10
down. You get
seconds?
to
This
Christianity.
is
being the
empirical.
true
Like we're on
religion.
good faith right here. I'm catching.
No,
what
I can't have
Urban's
10
going down.
seconds. Okay.
Is it falsifiable? The question is it not
You have to ask a better question. Urban, listen to me. I know what you're saying.
Can I have 10 seconds?
All right, yeah, give original vintage 10 seconds.
Answer Urban's question.
Right,
though.
you might
Urban's being
can't
quiet.
get
He asked
fucking
a good
10
faith question.
seconds.
I'm trying to good faith answer it.
Trench, relax.
I'm sorry, Urban. I'll do it on your channel.
We'll do a 1v1 sometime.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing with this whole religion, who's right, who's wrong, etc., you guys are missing the whole point. You guys are proving to me why I think being agnostic is actually a great idea. And the reason for that is because you guys just want to squabble and tell people how they're wrong. Now, the human race and most people don't like to hear how. Okay, well, look, I go back to squabbling with each other. I'm sure it's very.
No, I'm an
productive.
apologist. I'm not telling anybody they're wrong. I'm defending. I'm defending my position.
Listen, boys.
Go ahead.
We're gonna be wrapping up soon. Let them get it out. Let them get it out.
All I'm saying is that you want to tell, if you're at a base level, you guys are going to certain levels upon levels upon levels. People just don't like to hear they're wrong. They just don't, as a general rule.
We worship a God of truth.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. You can finish. You can finish.
That's a platitude.
Are you gonna stick around a little bit? Like yeah.
I know they're wrong. I know people don't ever like the president. I know, like,
I actually do need to leave.
people hate getting old. Like,
I do enjoy criticisms, though. I would say.
Yeah, it's important to realize your own.
I'm an apologist. I'm not attacking anybody. I defend the faith.
Original vintage. I think you mean humans don't like being told that they're just wrong. Like don't like or finding out that they're wrong is what I would think you mean, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
My position is like
hold up, Trench. Come on, bro, please.
I'm gonna mute myself.
I love you, but come on. Hold it for a second. Yeah, if you need to mute yourself so you can hold it in, do that.
Yeah, press the power button on the laptop as well.
So original vintage. What I'm saying is, I don't think you mean to say that we don't like being told we're wrong. I think you mean to say we don't like finding out we are actually wrong. Is that what you mean to say?
I'd actually say it's both. I was going to go.
gonna
People
say
don't
that
like
would
to
be
be told
both.
they're wrong, but both are really one and the
Do you
same.
consider a criticism being told
what
I'm
if I'm
wrong
told I'm
then,
wrong
or
and I'm right?
no?
It depends who you're talking to, and I'm not saying this
Okay.
is me specifically. I'm just talking generally. If you're
Yeah, that's
trying to
fair.
convert someone to your cause in terms, let's just use religion, because that's what we've been going on about. To let's say you go to someone's front door and thump a Bible and go, you got to believe this, and because you don't, you're wrong, and this is why A B C D E. People aren't going to be interested in that. You're not going to engage people to bring them to your side. So the way that you guys have been interacting for the last probably 10, 20 minutes is exactly the reason I remain agnostic, because all you want to do is just fight and battle each other. You haven't actually presented me an argument apart from a high decibel level of anything. And the only reason for that is because I can't understand any of you because you're talking over each other constantly. I couldn't even get a word in for the last 15 minutes.
Stupid bitch.
Yeah.
I'd happily have a chat with anyone, and I've actually even messaged with Dave
You
Davis
came
about
on
this.
an open fucking panel, and you expected that you were
That's a
gonna
cop
have
out.
like.
You
your
just
own
don't like
little
the idea
thought, your
of
fucking
fate,
open little
the problem
fucking
of
bitch.
evil,
Like,
or rules. You don't agree
I
with the
couldn't understand any
rules.
of your arguments because you're yelling over each other
it happened
constantly.
again.
And all you've
talk
proven
over
is
each
that
other.
you're just squabbling children.
No, you heard me.
Okay,
No,
so
I didn't.
Here,
Because you're
original
talking over each
vintage.
other.
I'll give you one part. It's fair to say that it turns you away when like the arguing turns into like everyone talking each other over each other. That's fair to say, right? But until you've had like a actual like maybe back and forth disagreement on the things you have a disagreement of, I don't think it's exactly fair to say that this is the reason that you are agnostic when you haven't tried the other things, right? Like
Yeah,
if you
but
were,
I haven't even had an opportunity to really feel out or hear much of this conversation, if I'm being honest.
This conversation.
And I'm pretty sure the conversation today.
Hold
Oh,
on,
sorry,
let
go
him
ahead.
talk, guys. Come on, boys.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice. It's gotten past.
Let him finish
before
though.
you-
Let him finish though. You know what I'm saying? Oh
Okay.
shit, we got a raid, Rob.
The
Nor
Rob
coming
raid.
in with a raid.
Ew.
Let's fucking go. Actually, since we got the raid, sorry, I gotta interrupt here again. But for anyone who hasn't heard about it yet, okay, starting in the new year, all right, we got a new show coming. All right, so especially any of the lefties, listen up, okay. We got a new show coming here, all right, in the new year. I'm hoping to do every second and fourth Thursday of the month. Okay, if scheduling happens to run into things, it may be once or something, but 2 times a month, second and fourth Thursday of the month. Okay, we got the knower prep debates coming in. All right, who's that debater? And what this is going to be, okay, is Rob is going to be coming in. He doesn't know who he's going to be debating. He doesn't know the topic he's going to be debating. Okay. And he is going to come in with no prep, no knowledge of what's going to go on, and smash debates. Okay. That is what he is going to do. So if you are interested in facing off Rob, you get to pick the topic. You get to pick your stance that you're taking, obviously. And again, if something happens where he agrees with the topic or your stance, he will either take the opposite stance just for fun, or we will find something within the disagreement that you guys will disagree about. Okay. But yeah, if you want to take on Rob, you get to pick the topic. You get to pick the stance. He won't even know he's debating you until the day of. Okay. So if you're interested, hit me up, and everybody who else is interested just to watch. Okay. Make sure you come in here. Yeah, it's like the who's that Pokemon exactly, right? Rob's gonna catch them all. Rob's gonna catch them all. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. You get it. You get it.
Best video game ever. Is Eve.
You can have a Pokedex of leftists. It's gonna be amazing.
best video game is.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this. The new year's gonna come in with a bang. Okay, we got lots of great content coming, and this is
It'll
one
be
of
great. It'll be real fun.
So, yeah, you guys are, and like I said, the only thing I'm gonna ask if you're gonna be one of the people debating him is obviously don't promote it, because like Rob literally doesn't even know anything going into it. Like it would just defeat the purpose. So like I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna.
Don't give him ideas.
Yeah, this is Russian roulette.
One
Russian
sec.
roulette.
I'm not gonna take the topic and then go to Rob and be like, "Hey, Rob, what do you feel about this topic?" That's not how it's going to happen. Rob's literally coming in completely blind to this.
I think people are going to have a hard time with that. And if you're going to promote that, then if you want to sign your own death warrant, then GG's. Like,
It might be fun. It might be an opportunity to learn a thing or two. Get your ass.
I actually think it's different. I think it's different. Hold up. I think it's actually different because it gives especially people on the left more incentive to actually go into the debate without the idea of it's like rigged against them. They get to set it up, right? They get to pick the topic that they want to debate. So like there's more incentive for these
the
people
advantage would be
to
on leftists for
come
getting
into
onto this.
our territory. I would say our territory because like obviously me and Rob lean the same a lot in political stances and whatnot, and like us collabing, right? People will see that even though we're collabing, I'm still going to moderate neutrally, right? Like it's still going to be if anyone's talking over Rob or the other person, they're going to be told, "Hey, let the other person talk." You know what I mean? Like how I do with Words of Reason, right?
You're the best moderator.
It's good, and they get to. This is the whole crazy thing too. They get to prep fully for these debates. Rob doesn't. Rob's coming in blind.
I like it.
He doesn't get to write an opening statement. He doesn't get to think about counter arguments ahead of time. He gets none of that. These people have full advantage against him here. And I think it's a good. He gets to display how he's a slayer on the debating. I get to display my neutral moderation, and the lefties get to come take a shot at their controlled grounds.
The thing is, I don't even think it's lefties. I think even people on our own side can have a go and have a crack. You know, it's not necessarily. This isn't just a feeding frenzy for Rob just to like flay lefties.
I almost feel compelled to go myself and get destroyed by him just for the practice alone. Like,
that's the thing too. It's not going to be like the first two debates I have for him. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. Okay, the first two debates I've had for him, you guys have seen them before, and not both of them lean left, and one's been around a lot, one's been around maybe once or twice, and that's all I'll give you for now. But yeah, but the topics are great. The first two are already fucking great. The 15th is gonna be the first one, and then let me look at the calendar here.
Fucking cliffhanger.
The 29th will be the second one. And they're already fucking great, dude. They're already great. Shit, Avarice.
Doing that.
You guys are stalling me from wrapping up. It's all right. What do you got to say?
No.
What do you think? What do you think of this new show, Avarice?
Hey, Avarice, we're starting at BK. It's going to go for the next 6 hours.
Avarice came up to make us all jealous with his haircut.
No, I actually was coming up. No, actually, I was just coming up.
The mini hawk.
It's a faux hawk. Thank you very much.
What's the program, guys?
I was just coming up to say Merry Christmas to everybody. You know, I'm heading out. I won't see you guys the next until after the holidays. So again, Merry Christmas to you all, everyone on the Speakeasy side. It's been a fun last couple of weeks getting to know you all. So it's been fun from the Rob Norris side to the Speakeasy side. Merry Christmas to Speakeasy. Merry Christmas to Mrs. Pistachios. Teriyaki.
Pistachios wish you a Merry Christmas as well.
Merry Christmas to you, Urkel.
The lovable bum. You know.
Merry Christmas, you homeless bum.
Merry Christmas, Bob. Merry Christmas, Trench. Merry Christmas, Santa, you fucking crazy wench. Merry Christmas, Vintage. Also, Steelborn and anyone else on the verbal combat side. I don't know who I've missed. Bricky, anybody else on the verbal combat side that I'm missing right now.
All these
Merry
base
Christmas.
Think of fucking
So,
Bricky.
Have a great one.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Merry
Christmas,
Merry Christmas to all my haters out there too. The people that don't like me much. I see one of them out there. So yes, Merry Christmas to you, Auntie Dearest as well. Merry Christmas. Blackout. Merry Christmas. Anybody from JS's Discord, because I won't see you guys except for being in the Discord. So
Shiva says Happy Kwanzaa.
Or Kwanzaa, whatever it is. I just want you to be happy. Whatever it is that makes you happy for the next week. All right. Whatever it is that gives you, whatever gives you hope for any kind of spirit this holiday. Even though we know Christmas is the right one, even if you're a heretical one, it makes you happy. Go ahead and choose that.
Shots fired.
Don't be a heretic.
All right. So love you guys. I'm pretty sure I could say it for Rob as well. Merry Christmas.
You fucking homo.
Merry Christmas. We love you too, fucker.
Avarice, look at his go. Look at his donut go. Let's go. Well, shit.
But yeah, speaking of which, can I get a quick 5 minutes? Can I get a quick 5 minutes of Vintage to do the God thing, to give an actual argument?
What the fuck?
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's end it off like that. Let Teriak and Vintage get a quick little back and forth before we wrap it up. That's cool. Let's do that. I'm gonna run and take a
We're
piss.
gonna watch him destroy the transcendental argument. It's gonna be awful.
I
want that debate, Urban, and I want to debate that with
just
you
to
too.
make Avarice mad. Avarice, you forgot to say Merry Christmas to Marilyn, your favorite.
Before you go, Easy Man. I do want to hold that debate sometime. I mean, let's do that with the.
Yeah, you're in the Discord, right?
Yeah, I'm within the Discord.
Okay, yeah, message me in Discord, and then we'll set one up for you, man. No problem.
Let's do a three-way. I liked all three positions, and when I say psychologically, I don't mean sit there and Freud them to death. I mean a one-on-one. I mean a one-on-one where you like unpack why they don't like God or a specific religion, and then go over it line for line and apply apologetics and reason. That's how I've converted people. One-on-one. It doesn't happen in a debate. You can't show them the bones of St. John, and there's enough pieces of the cross to build a fucking yacht.
I mean, Trent, you know what, Trent, and I just because I think just because like I'm pretty good. I'm like I wouldn't say I'm a master, but I've gotten pretty good at pointing out good content here. And I've just thought of it right now, Trent. Right now, I just thought of it in my head. What if we set you up for your first Swords of Reason debate to be against Manar Reports for Christianity versus Islam for society?
Oh, bro. Manar?
I'd do it.
Manar? Holy shit.
That's the Trench versus Manar Reports, Christianity versus Islam.
I'll say this right now.
One of the most fire
Diaz Vault, God wills it!
Hold on. By fire
up.
debates, you mean that's going to be one of the loudest debates that you've ever hosted?
It's going to be one of the best. What are you talking about?
I'm not going to play that shit. All he's going to do is scream about how Adam is a warrior.
Screaming at each other.
Yeah.
It's going to be the best.
So loud, and they're going to talk over each other.
One of us will have facts.
Tomahawk. You're getting into the content game. You watch Young Grasshopper, all right? You're going to see content that is finest. That's going to be actually a great debate.
That might be
and he wants it. So, Trench, I actually just talked to him recently, and he wants that topic. So
I'm in.
He was ready to squabble with everyone. He was ready to squabble with me, and I was just like, bro.
He has a debate coming up on the channel against Marte. Cousin marriage should be legal and socially accepted.
I saw that topic, and I was just like, oh, what?
Very low IQ. Very low IQ for a reason.
Very low IQ because the family tree. It's
on the way to be, that show.
It's gonna
where
be that
the
show.
greatest will come and debate, and the up and comers that are about to be the greatest are gonna come debate, and the crazies. Okay, everybody's gonna be here.
For that.
I'm gonna message you then. I'm gonna message your email, give you all my information then.
100%.
All in. But also, sidebar, I do want to have that triple threat where we do the 3 different positions.
We could figure something out.
Because
like
that dragged across like 3 different shows, bro. So
maybe if you're here on VK Friday, it may be it could happen. You know what I'm saying? But okay, let Teriak go with original vintage. What he wanted to say. I'm gonna run to the washroom. I gotta piss.
All right.
Right, so I'm timing with 5 minutes as well. So just give me 5 minutes, boys. I'm timing it as well. So right. So vintage, you would have to agree that like motion, like everything is in flux, everything is in motion, correct?
Sorry. So what are you trying to assert or prove here?
Like you would agree that everything's in motion, correct? Everything flows. Everything is like change is universal. It's constant.
From a scientific point of view, or what?
Yeah, from a scientific point of view, like from the atoms are vibrating. Like you cannot like step into the same river twice. You cannot cannot touch the same atom twice.
Sure.
Like
yeah. Okay. I agree. Yeah. This.
So because and like that's not only true for everything in the now, but that's true for everything in the past and everything in the future. Everything that ever was and everything that ever will be will change. Like that's an infinite or eternal concept, correct?
It can be, sure.
So whatever causes change or causes the motion, that itself, like that law or that word, whatever word you want to use to describe it, the Christians call it God, the Buddhists call it Dharma, that word, or what Heraclitus would call the logos, that it must be unchanging. The same way like the law of gravity never changes. Because you can change the variables. You can change you can change the variables in it to adjust for specific locations, all this kind of stuff. But it's still fundamentally going to be the same unchanging formula that you apply. Correct?
I'll just concede that in probably your next 5 questions. Yeah. What I was going to, the point I was making is that before the exchange that you guys had is a reason why many people that are either agnostic or atheist will never come to your side, because the way that exchange happened, where I could not even get 60% of a sentence out without getting just spoken over and yelled at, people aren't interested in. They don't want to hear that. They're not going to deal with it. They're just going to be like, I'm just not interested. You're not talking. I'm not one of those people. Yes, I'm still agnostic, but take the exchange that Shazzy had with me on your stream a few weeks ago. Did she speak over me at any point? Was she ever disrespectful or yelling or just going? Yeah, exactly. And because she wasn't, I was able to listen. I was able to take in what she was saying and accept, and take it in. Now, did she convert me that exact stream? No, but she gave me something to think about. I told her that on the stream, and I still think about it. I'm going to church on Christmas Day with my girlfriend. I've not been to church in fucking like 15 years or so. My mind is open to that, but my mind's open to it because I haven't been yelled at and beaten with a stick from people going, you should believe, you should believe, you should believe. That was the exchange that was happening earlier, and that was my point, is that sort of exchange is never going to convert anyone to your side. People are going to look at that from an outside view generally and go, you guys are a bunch of psychos and idiots, and I don't want any part of this, and this is why I stick in my camp. That was the point I was making.
One sec, dogs. We still got 2 minutes. Yeah, so like in terms of like that's just trench, but that's also why we love him, and like that's why
you were in that exchange too. You guys were yelling at each other.
No, but like in terms of like the differentiation in terms of the argument, this is how he would convince the agnostic, and like I said, in terms of the
I couldn't even hear the argument because you guys are yelling over each other.
No, 100%. But like that's what I'm saying. But that's the nature of the open panel. I mean, it's not like the objective was let's convince. You know what I mean? But like if it was, like I said, this is why I specifically requested for the 1v1, because like I said, I genuinely think in terms of the both the what's called the a priori and the posteriori, which basically just means both the reason or logic behind an argument, or the empirical, or the measurable, or the data, statistics, whatever way you want to call it. Those are the two ways to justify or provide evidence for a claim or a belief. And my whole thing against atheism is an ism, which means it inherently is a belief. By definition, it is belief. And when you look at the fact is whether that belief can be true or false, My argument would be that has to be false, because when you look at the fact that everything is in motion and that motion is eternal, that's unchanging motion, it's constant motion. And when they say God is unchanging, that's basically what they mean in terms of that grounding fundamental principle. Because like even like anything, even evolution, even life itself, like fundamentally requires motion. Your heart has to beat, you have to breathe in order for you to think. In order to grow, there must be motion. There must be change. There must be movement, etc., etc. Like, so in terms of like this thing, a lot of the modern day thing, and a problem that I find, and it's tragic, that like they cut off their nose to spite their face. They go full 1 second. They go full. They go full atheist.
Have a beer, mate.
They throw away that connection. They throw away that connection to God. But that basically, when you look at what science is what measures the change. They worship the change. They worship God. Science itself is the whole aspect of it, and that is 5 minutes. Thank you very much.
Okay, how's that a rebuttal to the point I was making?
Yeah, there's always going to be shit shows. There's always going to be people yelling at each other. This is the internet.
Yeah, so you can see them correct then, and you just went on a diatribe about Christianity and whatnot, which is fair, and you know.
No, I wasn't. No.
Granted, you were much more.
It wasn't Christianity.
I think Teriak's right.
I wasn't.
It's not our fault.
I wasn't vouching for
your
Christianity.
Research. Like you could go watch one person talking about these topics and research into it.
Yeah.
And then when the people start talking about the deep stuff and the crazy stuff, and it seems like we're getting off the rails, but really we know what we're talking about. You
may but my argument isn't against against the message that you're sending. It's the way you deliver it.
So why?
Real quick, Vintage. Do you think that I was? But Vintage, do you think that I was making an argument for the Christian God there?
Oh, I used Christian by mistake. I was talking about just religion in general.
Yeah, but that quote unquote diatribe is literally the proof for God. But you didn't listen to that because you were just more focused on saying that we were arguing on a panel. But that's what happens on panels. Like that's
what I thought we were talking about. That was my critique, which I thought you were trying to argue against.
No one was.
No. I'm basically saying no. Fuck the argumentation. I want to give you that moment that you were saying you were getting pissed off, and I want to give you that moment in terms of this is the argument that I give. You know what I mean? Like I said, it doesn't have to be. We don't have to keep going into it, but. Like I said, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. Yeah.
And we argue like this all the time when we talk, and that's half of it. When you've got 8 people on a panel, the only way you're gonna get your voice out is if you cut in line every once in a while. Otherwise, you're just gonna get
respond to that favorably.
You're gonna get railroaded.
That's not true.
You want to railroad someone into, you can't railroad someone into thinking and agreeing with your stance. If you think you're going to do that, you will turn. Maybe you might.
But that's not my argument. That hasn't been my argument the whole time. And I don't think this is the platform that I would try to fucking
just real quick,
somebody the gospel.
Just real quick, and I'll shut up afterwards because I just want to make sure I don't forget, because William keeps smashing me. Guys, season 2 of Wheel of Madness is coming soon. Just to do with the whole kind of like shameless self promotion. Wheel of Madness is coming soon, the first week after Christmas, so the 29th of December. New rules, new topics of the wheel, new graphics. I've been showing off the new Wheel of Madness intro video, music by Speakeasy, of course, as well. And yeah, basically,
I just want to say this wasn't a debate on why you ought to become a Christian. That wasn't what was happening. Nobody was doing that.
Talking about the best way.
That's a fallacy on you for making a character judgment about a whole religion when we're having a discussion completely off topic.
I'm telling you what other people.
That's your own bias. But no. I'm your opposition. I'm gonna make you eat your own crow. That's your own bias. That's you being biased, because that's not what we were talking about.
I was making a position on behalf of what the general people think and how they will generally react.
Know you're an agnostic
now. About psychology earlier. You were the one talking about psychology.
And also, you didn't hear what I said then.
As a way to bring people
what was my prescription then? What was my prescription?
Do you think whipping people with a stick is a way to convert someone to your cause?
I did not say that. I emphatically didn't say that.
What
was my prescription? I gave my prescription. I gave my prescription.
Possibly.
Well, vintage. Can I just say something quick?
Hold on.
Vintage,
I can't
just remember, do not disbelieve God just for the sake of trench.
Dogs.
Don't cut off your nose to spite your face.
I gave my position.
God is real.
None of this was about trying to convert you.
We're
in
talking
any
about
way,
the
shape,
best
or
way
form.
to evangelize.
No, no.
All right,
and
boys,
we were
listen,
scheduling,
there's no
and we were
good
scheduling
time.
debates.
There's
I'm highlighting
no
that's your
good
own
time. Hold up,
agnostic bias. That's him being biased.
Guys. There's no good time for me to wrap this up, obviously.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I'm way past the time I said I was going to go. But I think, especially after tonight, chat.
How about we get the donut about a 4,000%? We can stay on until that.
I think they definitely deserve some extra time. But I do got a lot of stuff to get done tomorrow for Christmas. So
yeah, me too.
I gotta make sure it's all done.
I still have to go to work tomorrow. So
yeah. See, with that being said, okay. First off, big shout out to Tomahawk debut tonight on Swords of Reason. All right, Tomahawk, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me here on YouTube, Tomahawk PWPT. The handle will be Senior Missile Monkey. I'm also on Twitch. Tomahawk again. It's Tomahawk. I think MVP on that site. Right now it's just like talking streams and whatnot, but I also do a little bit of gaming, and I'll be getting into the whole content sphere in more as time goes on. But thank you for having me on here. It's great.
It's also at SR Missile Monkey.
Yeah,
Is
Senior
your
Missile
handle
Monkey.
On YouTube? Yep.
Yes.
Cool. Just
he straight calling himself a missile monkey. Yeah.
That was years and years ago.
That's Listen, everyone, go show Tomahawk some love. He did great for his debut tonight. Okay, make him give him some motivation to come and do it again. Okay. But yeah, you did good, man. Did good. I appreciate you coming out tonight. You did great.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, man, no problem. I would definitely have you on again for some more. And does anyone else have? Also, I'm going to be sending you guys all over to Terry. Terry, what are you doing tonight?
Doing the Andrew Wilson, Dave Smith. I think it's the first interview they had or debate they had, libertarianism.
Okay,
so be going over
a
the
film
room.
Doing a debate tonight. Easy.
Pardon?
Do you have?
Yeah, we are doing a debate. That's what I was just. I was gonna get to you next. JS. What do you got coming up, JS?
Little turd.
Maybe in Liberty. Let's go.
Liberty.
Is that tomorrow night?
Is Trump
that is tonight now? Yeah, but yeah, tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think it's some of the best prep I've done and some of the best notes I've taken and one of the best openings I've written. And like, I really looked into this because he's not the first person to say this. It sounds crazy when you see it, the topic, but people have been talking about this. David Pakman's been talking about it for 5 years. So
Trump is the most socialist president in the last 33 years.
Wow, that is quite the topic.
That's smart. Fabian Liberty is smart.
So
he's a smart guy, and he knows economics very well. Better.
Yeah. Fabian is a smart guy.
Actually, I'm game for that. Good luck, my friend. Good luck.
Might get kind of boring because we might get into like.
I don't have it'll be great, man.
I'm just saying, if that is true, if that's true, and Trump is a self-confessed nationalist, I'm just saying, if his policies are socialist, then he's claiming to be a nationalist.
Then he's a national socialist. Okay, thanks.
You said it, not me, JS. You're the one who made the claim. I didn't say nothing.
He doesn't know what fucking words mean.
Okay, well, I'm gonna adequately destroy that he's a socialist in any way.
JS is taking the side that he's not. So
I would argue he's the least socialist president we've ever seen. But every argument he has,
I would agree to that.
And that's
and think about the timing, guys. You got to look at the timing that they're going to be going by, right? It's it's the timing, the last 33 years. So just keep that in mind in the presidents that he's going to be comparing to Trump, right?
Oh yeah.
Just so you guys can have a little idea in your head.
Reaganomics to go up against.
No, Reagan's not in there. It's Bush
Wait,
Senior
33
is the
years.
last one.
What's he gonna argue?
Right.
AOC's his like stepdaughter or something? Like
Senior, Junior, Clinton, Biden, and Trump, and Obama.
Yeah, you're right. You are right. That is. Oh, but damn.
But I would have been fine with
33
saying
years.
ever, but he wanted to make it 33. Before it's lifetime. Generally, the term is lifetime. They say Trump is the most socialist president in our lifetime.
Exactly what you just said. Yes, exactly what you just said is what he said at first, and I was like, okay, well, he's like, how old? I'm 33. He can't be too much older than me. Last 33 years. That's how I did it.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going forever now.
Good luck, my friend.
I can vouch for JS prepping. He is really prepped on that one.
Oh yeah, I've listened in on some of the streams that JS does for prep
Yeah.
too. JS don't fuck around. All right,
He's tightening up his game. He's into it. He's tightening up his game. I've noticed a little bit of that.
Yes, is really. That's what I'm saying. Make sure if you're not subbed up to JS, you guys go all sub up. He's got a debate coming here tomorrow. It's 17 hours from now, all right? And that's why I got to get my ass to bed because I got a lot of things to do in the next 17 hours. Okay.
I got still.
Damn.
But real quick, anyone else have something quick they want to drop for the chat before they go?
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody Merry Christmas. Congratulations on your dono go. Easy up. Does my heart good. I didn't do it, but it makes my heart good.
Big SW, dude. Big SW.
Merry Christmas to you as well. Merry Christmas.
I just want to say, if you are by an Orthodox church this Christmas, go check out a Vespers or something tomorrow, and smell the incense, listen to the bells, hear the hymns and the litany, and be moved and appreciate it. And that'll might stir you up a little bit. Other than that, I'm gonna hit both of you up, Urban and Easy, and we'll collab on these different debates because
for sure.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, Easy, if you didn't
I want to
hear
do a
it
lot in
yourself.
the new year.
Andrew,
sorry, what'd you
told
say?
everybody to come to sub. I said I don't know if you heard it yourself over there at Andrew's last night, but he told everybody to come and sub up to you.
Yeah, I did. I did
do
see that. I was like, "Shit, look at that!"
Yeah,
It made me. It's surreal, It's surreal. I can't. I can't
Good
explain
things coming your way.
how amazing it's all been.
Deserved, man. It's deserved.
Good things.
It's been a great week.
Yeah, wear that smile.
Man,
you guys are amazing. You guys are all amazing. All right, I love you guys, and God bless you guys.
I love you too.
And, yeah, I'm sure you guys will be here for tomorrow's debate. All right, and
I'll be here for it. Sure.
And I think I'm gonna do, because we usually do Christmas Eve, like the nighttime is when my family does everything. So during the day, Christmas Eve, I'll probably do a stream because I have something I wanted to do. So yeah,
that'll be fun. Nice. Okay.
But yeah. Until then, I love you guys. God bless you guys, and I'm gonna kick you guys off of here and send you guys to Teriak. Merry Christmas, and to the chat. Okay, you guys are amazing. 3,382% of the goal. I don't even know what else to say except thank you so much. Okay. It's extremely generous, and I'm extremely grateful for it. I just can't. I just can't thank you guys enough. All right. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm taking all the praise. It's mine. It's yours. It's yours. Take all the praise. All right. Take all the praise. Drop some W's and crowns in the chat for chat. All right. You guys are amazing. I'm going to be sending you guys over to Teriak's. Teriak's doing a film room. It's where he reviews debates and other stuff too. I think he said he's doing the interview with Dave Smith and Andrew Wilson. So, that'll be interesting, of course. And even if you're not going to stay, sub up, okay? Sub up to Teriak. Give us all, raise all the ships with the tide, okay? Let's all just get up there. You know what I'm saying? Let's all get up there. And JS too. Like I said, he's got a debate coming tomorrow. Make sure you guys sub up. And you can find Tomahawk in the description. So that's who you can go and sub up to as well. All right. And don't forget about the we just got lots coming. All right, we got lots coming, and I've already said it all, and I'm procrastinating now. So listen, remember, it could be 30 in the chat. It can be 2,000 in the chat. Best chat on YouTube, hands fucking down. Love you guys. God bless you all. Have a beautiful night. All right, or day, evening, morning, wherever you're at. And for now,
This is Sparta!
Spartans! What is your profession?